Nice, nice! Very nice!
Good evening, everyone. What's up? Hello. We're here to smooch. Smoochies all around. Everak, thank you for the sub. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Rears, good to see you. I am joined today by...
Thank you.
You cuties. You cooties. I meant to say cooties, not cuties. God damn it. I fucked it up.
Sounded... Well, the TTS sounded more like it was saying you cuties anyway. I mean, it definitely sounded like that. It's not what it said, but... What does TTS ever write? Hey, a while ago, and I mean a while ago, like last year, Cole went through all of the previous game that this team made, which is basically the same game. So now I figured, I was like, hey, you want to see this game? It's more optimized, but the same game.
It definitely, from what I've seen already on your stream, it definitely looks like, oh wow, this really is just Moon. But
it is,
I guess, better.
Moon, but what if you smooch everyone instead? Consensually.
Consensually.
Now everyone knows you can't smooch unless you got the rights to the smooch. It's very simple. You just go like, hey, can I smooch you? And then they're like, oh, absolutely.
I do find it interesting how this is also the same team who worked on
Tingle.
Which game?
They worked on the Tingle DS games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they also worked on Chibi Robo, the good ones.
Funnily enough, I think, is Punchline the developer, or is it... Punchline's the developer, right? Because the only game I see that they worked on was Rule of Rose.
This company, I think, changed their name all the time. They used to be Love-De-Lic, they were Punchline, there was something else. Yo, Witcher, what's up? I hate Rule of Rose. It's really bad. It's real rough. One of the most rough games I've ever played.
I've heard
good story, but oh my god, I can't fucking recommend that game to anyone.
Well, it's ridiculously expensive to get, so...
I played a physical copy of it, a friend had it, and he made me play it, not knowing what it was, and I was like, this game fucking sucks. I straight up said that. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. And he's like, no, the combat's bad on purpose because it's a survival horror. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work because I've played survival horror games. You can have bad combat and it can still be fun. This is just awful. That's wrong. Yeah, it is. It is wrong. Thank you. I've called him out on it. He watches my stream, so if he's watching it, fuck you, Chris.
Wow.
How you doing, though, Seraphim, Jake, Pyronic? We got Ill Bleed at home? Nah, Ill Bleed is the Ill Bleed at home. So, I did a bit of work between streams, did some achievement cleanup, did some kisses that, I was just like, I may as well grab these. I got the 20-year-old guy, the Spooter, and then I grinded a fuck ton of money. We also have films to watch. You wanna watch some movies, Cole?
Watch some movies. I won't be able to hear the game, but yeah, sure.
It's okay, they're silent film era movies.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's interpretive art, you know? You gotta really interpret the art.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting thing to watch after watching the EVO announcements.
Yeah, no Smash reveal? Well, here's the Smash reveal. We're smashing or passing today. If you're going to Smash, give someone a kiss. If you're going to pass, they kill you.
So... Oh, man. Literally, when they announced that there was going to be a prize pool for every game, I'm just like, okay, yeah, Smash is definitely not going to be there.
No Smash reveal.
Oh, God. Honest, it's sad that them announcing the prize pool is basically what guarantees that Smash won't be there. That's sad.
I love that the no Smash reveal thing is just, it's just such a meme at this point of just everyone's like, please.
Marvel 3, though.
They talk the same in this game, in like Moon and Chibi-Robo and Tingle.
62 months. Why?
62 months indeed. Thank you for that sub. This is my dad. We don't know what he looks like. Could look like anything. We're gonna go get a smoochie.
Did Lonely say he looks like a dad?
Yeah. That is a
that
dad.
Depends on your definition of dad. I'll say that.
Not a DILF, just a dad.
Just a dad. Okay.
Someone has bad handwriting. Watch out for a strange utility pole that kicks everything. Oh yeah. This game is very fucking weird. So yeah, you got a dedicated smooch button. So we're gonna go kiss the doctor. He's about to come out. He's a vampire.
Oh, great.
I hope this makes sense. Yeah, at night he's a vampire. He'll suck your blood. Come out any moment.
Yeah, I know Rule of Rose had a bunch of like restrictions in some countries and everything.
I
else
heard
like
it was banned because lesbians, but people told me it was banned for other stuff.
If I'd say if anyone wants to know more info, just watch Nitro Rat's video on it. Just watch that.
That was the takeaway that I had from it, especially playing it. I'm like, I can see their children. It's a really fucked up game, though, in a good way, where it's like, oh my god, that is horrible that people would do this.
I don't think, like, again, I watched the Nitro Rat video. I don't think it was anything related to, like, lesbians or something else like that. I don't think that's why it was banned. It was mostly... I would say reasons why, but I don't want to get your channel banned, so...
I mean, that wouldn't get my channel banned. Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up?
It's my first boss with
Blood donation, blood donation. I need blood.
it's the best first
You want to donate your blood, don't you? Yes, take it. Ooh.
Jab!
I love that he carries a comedically large syringe around.
He just drinks it. Delicious. Now kiss him. Wait, you gotta do something else first?
It's the best.
What? This is what you gotta do.
It's my
Is this medicine?
It's the best.
Ugh. Yeah, he's been turning into a vampire basically at night.
Ah, okay.
Where am I? What? I was sick? Me? Whatever happened? Thought I was sleeping very well. How embarrassing as a doctor. I can sleep now, right? Thank you, Smooch. No, I will give you a kiss to thank you. Please accept my gratitude. Smooch.
There it is.
I love the smooching.
Well, maybe actually, he just tilts his head, just being like, alright, here we go.
His nose is poking me in the eye. I kind of hate it.
He's just like, ah, this hurts. You go tilt your head a little bit more.
In boss with.
Thank
It's the
you.
best first implemented.
I'm embarrassed as a doctor. Okay. There were people doing like construction at this hour outside. What the fuck is going on outside?
In Chulip or
IRL? I'm like, what is going on out there?
okay.
There's like actual like banging. I think we want like.
How many people who live near construction have probably bought noise canceling headphones just to drown it all out?
We're gonna go to bed. Are you going to bed? Good night. I like that you get an alarm clock in this game. You have to unlock it, but you can set what time to wake up for events.
Ah, okay.
Time to take a nap.
Slip. Go slip. Go slip.
Everyone is talking about Smooch. I'm so worried about my son's reputation that I can't sleep. Let's see, today Smooch kissed Dr. Dandy! Did he? Oh, lover's tree, lover's tree. My son has successfully kissed for the first time! That means Smooch has kissed 30 times in his whole life. You can do better. Keep trying and become a man with a strong heart.
Also,
the next goal is 6 kisses.
does he always say this? He smooched for the first time?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Lover's tree, thank you. I see. All right, okay. Good night, Smooch.
Also, being concerned about your son's reputation is not healthy. Just a record.
Not.
That's bad parenting.
It's
That's
not.
bad parenting.
This man literally sits at home all day. I've never seen him do anything. Your name in this game, there is no official name for you or your girlfriend. It's just poor boy and her. So like, yeah, we're just some poor boy from a poor family. Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. His life from his mom's trusted do. Oh yeah. Here's how we save. We take a shit. As one does.
Of course.
No More Heroes style saving. Okay. So now we... dog.
Doggy.
Sneak past the dog. Here we go. Think about my life at night always. End someday, my life will. Broken someday, antiques will be. Our destiny it is. Destiny? Destiny it was for Gold Raccoon to go missing. Never forget I will. March 15th last year. On a fine morning it happened. From the sky a crane came and flew away with my Gold Raccoon. Already I've given up. Oh, I don't care. But a clue I have. Smooch, I let you have it. Here. Green feather. Ow. Knocked me over, you fucking jerk.
Wow.
Also, shout out to the shelves up here. I said this last time. Yo, Zordon, what's up? He's got a PS2, a Game Boy, I think that's a Wii, an Xbox, and a GameCube. Now, keep in mind this only came out on PS2, but those are very clearly what those are.
Yeah.
That Wii might not be a Wii. I think it's a Wii between the Game Boy and the Xbox.
I don't... I wouldn't say that's a Wii. That might be more of like a... I see more Super Nintendo, actually.
Maybe it's just it's so flat, it's hard to tell.
Might be like a... Could be like a fucking European Super Nintendo or something else like that. Or like a Super Famicom. That'd be the better way to put it.
Please do not kill me, dog. Yeah,
Scary! Scaly dog. It's like, I'm just going by. Oh man, look at that postman.
Oh my
just
fucking
left.
god! Stop!
Oh,
Stop! Stop!
oh,
Stop!
Oh god! Why? Why?
I told you everything in this game once you did. The police are just like, hey, fuck you.
Shit. I mean, that's not surprising, but what the hell?
Yeah, he'll just shoot a random child.
That's. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call too real. Oh god.
Let's go to 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m.
Good night.
Good night, Smooch. And so you can like go to bed anytime that you want. So there's no like
Yep.
crippling like. Okay.
There's no stamina meter in this game. It's just health, which is great.
Okay.
This is great. Your dad sucks because he's like, today Smooch kissed what? No one. I'm so disappointed. I'm going to cry every day.
God, what an asshole. What an asshole.
Murder tomorrow. Child out at midnight, I'd be sus too. I mean, not sus enough to shoot him. Would you shoot the random police officer? Well, if you're a police officer, would you shoot the random kid, I should say?
Man, Pikmin 4 must be taking inspiration from Chulip then. Have you seen that previous trailer?
The one with the dog?
No, specifically at the end of the trailer, where like it's nighttime and everyone suddenly is just like, "Oh, you're more evil now." Clearly took inspiration from Chulip. Chulip was clearly ahead of its time.
I love the silly music in this game.
Oh, this is the daytime stroll. I'm listening to music on YouTube because I have to keep the stream muted.
I mean, I could fix that. How's that?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's good. I can just watch. Okay, now I can just watch. That works.
Alright, so what was I gonna do? We're going to the tea room. It's one of those games where you kind of have to know what you're doing, so I do have a guide.
Does this game have an official strategy guide or nah?
Game with one.
Ah, okay, that explains it.
Like Earthbound.
It's an Earthbound situation. Yep.
All right, we got a special boy in here. Let's look in this hole. So sometimes you meet people from the underground. We gotta smooch them. Underground residents. Chat, have you been smooching anyone lately? Could be a pet. Doesn't matter.
It's a Dortle. Has a goddamn like metal
Turtle Boy's
hat
life. Well, it's just a Japanese construction hat. Hobby figure drawing. The saying of the day is, I love to draw the town's night view. Neon signs, show windows, and those lights at construction sites. But I love to draw people more. My hobby is figure drawing. So they changed this. I actually looked into this between streams. That turtle is just a huge pervert and just wants to see you naked.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you can see why they changed it.
Yeah.
There is a way to get naked and get back here. But luckily, I do have the access to the speed up. We're gonna... Boop, boop, boop.
Is that a fucking lion?
Yeah, he's a stone lion from, like, bathhouses.
That's kind of great.
Just have to keep kicking this until it opens.
Oh, just a bird up here. Okay.
Of course. Steve's gold raccoon. Hi, bird. So again, some of the stuff in this game, you just gotta know.
The answer is yes, Golden. The answer is yes.
Hey, Leo. Hi there, Smooch. Do you want some tea? Not yet. What? You don't want it? Huh, really? We will, just later.
We already smooched him.
We smooched him, but there's more to that. I guess he's British?
British.
Just double checking some stuff. Okay. We need it to be later, but I could just wait here. Luckily, we can speed things up.
Wee.
It turns out you can actually increase the speed up on this a lot. So, hey, look, this is exactly what I wanted out of a game like Moon, where I could just sit here.
Man, you need to tell me how you got this overclocked console of yours.
I bought it with
You
real
bought
money.
it? You with real money. Where do I purchase with real money?
The internet. 200
Seems
per
legit.
person. Do you want to take a bath? Yeah. Or we're gonna get naked. Right, luckily, he's not looking, right?
What was that music just
I don't know.
now?
The music in this game is fucking crazy. So, now that that has happened, we can go wait here. For lewd turtle.
Oh no. Okay.
How's Chulip going? Chulip's going good, Blue Ocean. Welcome on in. So yeah, obviously, I think for American censorship, they gave him, like, an underwear. Kind of lazily put black underwear on him, but I mean, it works.
That's mean.
Smooch.
Okay. Nude aficionado. Great achievement. I need to get retro achievements set up on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, I can help you with that. Any games you want to play in particular?
I'm playing I've been doing a lot of Kirby Air Ride recently. Is there any GameCube stuff?
They don't have GameCube yet, but you could do a lot of Kirby stuff. Hi, Becky. Smooch a turtle.
I think if I just go through MU Deck again, I can just like they have a thing where it's just
You
like
mean
sign up for retro
Emu
achievements.
Deck, right? Because
Emu Deck.
Because you love emus.
Love emus so much. Love it. It's great. It's so good. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
That's not the first time tonight I'm gonna be getting naked.
Oh, great. Nice.
He hasn't noticed. Perfect. We're not gonna ruin someone's life just yet, but we will ruin someone's life today. That's a promise.
Oh boy.
Luckily, there's only a 1-day schedule in this game. I think works in this game's favor.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I remember we had to do the thing where it's like in Moon, where it's like there were like 7 days a week. It's like
Yeah,
you had to
it
do stuff
fucking
on certain
sucked.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, we wait. We're gonna go watch some movies.
Watch some cinema.
Is he not gonna be out? What time is the cinema? Okay, I guess we're just waiting. So this dad is a artist. He is a drunk. Oh, is it not the right time of day? Maybe we'll have to do it later. Don't do that again. Sorry. Okay, I guess we're just waiting. Ruin someone's life! Do you get arrested or something? No, not yet. We're gonna go watch some movies. We don't have to, but I figured it would be fun to do. That is, someone who's, trying to steal. We can't do that yet, though. The music is very funny and sped up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what are the cinema hours? It says it closed its doors, but you could still go. Just gotta wait.
Hey.
Boop, boop, boop.
Kiss, yes, kiss that. Kiss
I
that.
love games that where part of the game is just you do have to just ruin someone's life. We would never ruin someone's life just for the sake of one protagonist's goal to kiss someone.
I mean, if it's a shitty person, then.
Gotta wait for his shop to close. Let me see what he's got. Don't want it. Kiss is better than life. Correct? You not gonna do it?
Well.
Hey, asshole. Come on.
I want to see your movies.
I gotta see this stinking movie. Okay, now he's going. Yeah, the place says it's closed, but he has it open at night. We're gonna see Chin film. I'm an open-minded artist. I'm a good guy to respect other artists. This is the 1% film that was stored in a pile of shit in a well. So I can only imagine what a ghost lady movie in a well would be like. Please enjoy the movie. Hey, a little movie theater too. Look at how cute that is. Alright, chat. Let's go watch this movie. You see what I mean? Basically just a silent era movie. I kinda love this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is the ghost lady. Oh, yep, that was them, I guess. Terrible movie. Throw it away.
Bye-bye.
Let's see, we got 1, 2... Oh, we got a lot of films to watch.
Lots of movies.
We got 6 more films to watch. Hideyuki film. I just like seeing these because they're cute little films. Devil. You want to see this film? Yes. Like, you don't get anything for doing this. I'm just like, why not? You realize there are different ones? Yeah, I showed them off last time. Well, the ones we had. You have to give this guy his film, and when you get it, he's like, oh my god, someone actually recognizes my movies? And then he's like, what did you think of the movie? And the only options are boring and very boring. He's just glad someone watched it. Stop playing movies on stream, you're gonna get DMCA'd into the ground. You can't stop me.
Oh, well, he fucked up.
Uh-oh. That's not creepy.
Nice.
That movie stunk! It was Hideyuki film. Throw it away. Luckily, you don't actually throw things away in this game, they go into a box.
Ah, okay.
Tanaguchi.
Where'd you come in?
We were playing some Chulip. Battle of the River. Want to see this film? Yeah, let's see the Battle of the River. You can tell they had fun making these movies.
It's like, we have a bit more budget. Let's make some movies.
Yeah. Jet lagged. Where are you going? You should get better Wi-Fi if you're getting lag. I'm trying to watch this movie, but I can't. Because it's in Japanese. I love that in Bobobo when he's just trying to fill out a survey. Instead of translating it, they were just like, nah, it'll be funnier this way. And they were right.
Also, speaking of problems, I actually, just today I got a new XLR cable, so hopefully there won't be any issues with, like, any interference anymore.
Good.
My last one was like 5 years old, and it was starting to act funky.
Tokyo visiting grandparents and brother for the week. Ooh, look at you. It's hard to get into Tokyo from what Ryan has told me. Well, just Japan in general. I like this one. They're trying to do like a stop motion movie.
Yeah.
Oh no, he fell over.
This might be the best one so far. Four out of 5.
4 out of 5? Okay.
Oh yeah, also this cable's not like 25 feet long like my last one.
Okay, that's good.
You're
reminding me though of yeah, we got 4 more films to watch. There's this scene in an episode of Flight of the Conchords where he's like, you got 5 stars. Oh, that's pretty good. Out of what? 100. Anime Fairy.
Anime Fairy. No joke, with my last XLR cable, I had to wrap it around my lamp to keep it from being on the ground. So
I've done some shitty cable work in the past.
So yeah, 10 feet works just well enough for me. What is that face?
What the? Yeah, this is anime, alright.
Ah! What the fuck?
This is some crazy stop motion. Hey, it's me, the Anime Fairy. How's it going? I love anime. Boob. Oh, maybe they're making the anime fairy.
They might be, yeah.
Yeah, jump rope. I have no fucking clue what I just watched.
There wasn't even anime in it!
There was an anime. I don't think there was a fairy.
0 out of 10. False advertising.
Let's do Yuki Yoshi. I mean, this one has Yoshi in it. Please see my movie. It's way better than the Mario movie. We didn't even get Chris Pratt. What the fuck is that thing? Scary Jet Man. I guess that's an appropriate name. That sure looks like a moon enemy.
It's a mountain. What is this Metroid Prime-esque music?
It does kind of sound like Prime, yeah. The Eiffel Tower. That sounds like Terminator. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
What the hell? Look, is this a kaiju movie?
It might be.
Oh my god, it totally is. You got the military. Oh my god, it actually is.
1. I understood that part.
1.
There he goes. Look at him fly.
What the fuck? Like Ultraman or something?
A little bit. He's Scary Jetman.
Scary Jetman. That was a
terrible movie. Throwing it away.
Speaking of Primate Master, I hope my copy actually does come in tomorrow.
I hope it does.
Oh man, especially when everyone's been saying like our copies have been delayed. I'm
Did
like,
we
oh,
find
fuck.
the poop film? Yes, I showed it off already. Yes, Ban. How you doing, Scheming Miner? What's up? So you got the desert beat? Yeah, I got it. It didn't take long to get. Figured I'd show off the movies that I have. There's no achievement tied to it or anything. I just wanted to show it. Desert poop? You can't do that. What if Desert finds out? He's gonna be you're putting poop in people's shit? Yeah, I got it like right after the other stream ended. I did a whole bunch of stuff off stream. Including getting a bunch of crazy, really obscure secrets that nobody knew existed. Like, no, really, I can't find, like, any evidence of some of this shit, but they wanted it for the achievement set. That was it? That was the shortest one yet. I don't even know what I just watched, it was so fast. My horror film. Grabbing lunch. Alrighty, enjoy your lunch. Get a hot sweet potato. What you eat in this game? Young lady versus short-legged Z.
What?
Seems like a promising movie.
Is that one guy like Bulma from Dragon Ball or some shit?
I guess young
name?
lady has like tits for some reason.
What was that one pink guy, guys? It's Bulma, right? From Dragon Ball.
Alright. See what the movie is.
This is more anime than the anime one. Man, Pacific Rim looks different.
Yeah.
Oh! What?
This is the best one.
Okay, that was the best one. That was
Panera
honestly
Bread
the
for the
best
first
one.
time in over a decade. I didn't like Panera Bread much. I waited once for them to get me a free drink, and they somehow fucked that up. I don't know how you fuck a free drink up, but they did.
Oh,
They found a
wow.
way. They didn't even know that it was mine, and I was like, or like that they like had to make it. It was really fucking weird. Push the intercom. Come on in. You came at this time to my house. Alrighty, come on in. Hee. We're gonna go say hi to Michelle.
That's not creepy.
The canned audience made that. So, this
What
is what
the-
it's like to be in a cult.
Oh God. Okay.
And they told her you can't have your favorite thing. Screw the complaint plot cult.
Can't have your favorite thing.
Why can't I
Oh,
eat what I
God.
want? Can't stand it.
Oh fuck.
I want to eat that thing. I want to eat that. I'm gonna die. Saw me. Finally saw my miserable self.
Okay. What do they want?
She wants this. This color, this size. King of eggplants, the best eggplants. Eggplants for pickles. That's my favorite. Good eggplant. Is it for me? Thank you. I don't like eggplant. Eggplants contain nicotine in them. If you eat enough eggplants, you'll be addicted. That is a real thing. I love you. I love you too.
Clean neighbor. Wow, like, but yeah, them like being like, I can't have my favorite thing anymore. That sounds pretty much like a cult.
That's a cult.
Yep.
Yeah, Lonely loves eggplant. I mean, really. I didn't do that on purpose. I would fake you out with it. I can eat the best pickled eggplants now. Now you are my friend. Let's go save.
Go save.
Gotta watch out for that cop, you know, ACAB. All cops are bullies. This guy will sometimes stop you at certain times of the day. You can get a fortune from him. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's around like 4:30. It's the solution for a puzzle, so. Hey, fucko. Yeah, that's right. You better fucking go home. Let's see. We got some letters in here. How have you been? I have to make a confession. I bought a film can at the antique shop, but lost it when I fell into this manure container. Miss Clam. Okay, so that's how you know about that.
Hmm.
Nothing. Yeah, some people mail you when you get a kiss.
Ah, okay.
So I'm thinking what to do next. First things first. Read the paper. Read the third story. Alright, still gonna say this UFO stuff. The graham cracker cult or what's the graham cracker cult?
I don't think I want to know what the graham cracker cult would entail. Kellogg's?
Kellogg's? Is there really a Kellogg cult? Okay.
There probably is.
Alright. I mean, I am wearing Kellogg's clothing right now.
I mean, who's to said that anything can't be a cult?
It's true. This stream, not a cult.
Yeah, totally not a cult.
Smooch kissed Turtle Boy! Michelle! Did he? Oh my god, Lover's Tree, Lover's Tree. My son has successfully kissed for the first time! That means Smooch has kissed 32 times in his whole life, idiot. You can do better.
Oh, God.
Keep trying to become a man with a strong heart. The next goal is 4 kisses. Lover's Tree, thank you! I see, alright. Okay. Good night, Smooch!
Graham crackers were to ward away sexual feelings. What the fuck?
I thought that was
No.
cornflakes.
Yeah, well, cornflakes is like
Cornflakes combated masturbation.
combating masturbation, yeah. That's why you don't get cornflakes, folks.
Lonely eats nothing but cornflakes. That's why she's never horny.
Oh man, I've never eaten cornflakes. Maybe that explains why I'm so horny.
No, it's the opposite.
Oh, it's the opposite for her? Or-
Because she's like, she said fuck you, so I was like, no, it's the opposite. You're eating cornflakes.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
Smooch.
Alright. Man,
Next
I'm
up.
feeling too horny today. I need to grab some cornflakes.
Some cornflakes. Master bacon? No. No bacon.
Master bacon. Wait, so if you eat bacon, you become more horny?
Maybe?
I need to eat more bacon then. Oh, God.
Now we wait for him to open? Actually, no, I think we do it now.
They promoted the same religious ideal. Okay. Your plane has bitch like oh my god.
What? That golden luster, my golden raccoon. Found it? You have, Smooch? You can do what I knew. Thank you. Give me a smooch. I'd like to express my gratitude to you with my kiss. I love this music.
You heard Master Bacon, not the regular thing. Here's the new product, Master Bacon.
Would you kiss this wrinkly old man? It's like kissing a peanut. It's a Simpsons line. When they're kissing Mole Man. With all the shell on it and everything. But is everyone gay for him? No one's gay for Mole Man. Okay. The shop is open.
I was gonna say, it's like your grandpa. You just kiss him on the cheek. Or something else like that.
Kiss him on the lips, coward.
I'm good. A computer! Get that computer.
We will need computer.
I'm kissing nut! It's
Of course,
a nut!
Rig has
you can kiss outside! What?
I remember those commercials. The kissing nut. The play a nut commercial. What were those commercials? Like, they don't tell you anything.
Yeah.
Alien Dictionary 3. We need that. We will
It's
also
like,
need
hey,
this computer. We don't have the money for it.
It's like, hey, the PSP didn't sell well as the DS. I wonder why it didn't.
Yeah, the advertising was really bad. Do you remember the Vita? The advertisement in a magazine where it's a lady with tits, but like she's got like 2 sets of tits?
What?
She's got tits on the front and tits on the back.
Because you can control...
Yes!
That's
what
stupid.
the fuck was that? Like, why would you do that?
That's so stupid. Wow. Yeah, Sony is definitely a lot more grounded nowadays in terms of their advertising.
You can throw that away.
There was apparently a PS2 advertisement directed by David Lynch, which is like, what the fuck?
That checks out. I will miss David Lynch the day he passes away. He's an old man. I always love David Lynch because he does very silly things like his "It's a Friday" every time it's a Friday. He'll be like, "Today is Wednesday." Well, no, I mean, it wouldn't be Wednesday if it's Friday, but like he does like a weather thing every day on his YouTube channel. But every time it's Friday, he goes, "And you better believe it, it's a Friday once again."
Also, you saying I hate myself. Like you saying you just said it's a Wednesday. I was gonna say my dudes. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh fuck! Shout out to Jimmy
Waiting for
here.
the train.
Uh,
Okay. Use me. One train, please. We have a permanent train pass now.
wait, one with reverse. That can't be real. No fucking way.
I
that
do
can't be
remember
real.
that.
What the fuck? Really?
There were a lot of really crazy ads for stuff. Magazine ads, they let you do anything. I want to do a stream at some point where I just watch like old game commercials.
To be fair,
I think would be fun.
Nintendo had that whole commercial like with the DS where like touching is good, and I'm just like, who fucking approved of that?
I still remember Rayman with his huge cock, which may or may not be connected to his body.
What?
Because they.
This was a fucking billboard? What the shit?
The British Sega ads? Oh, what do they have?
Oh yeah, weren't there some lewd Sega ads as well? I think I remember seeing some of those.
Believe it. The one about the joystick standing in for a dick. That reminds me of the Res vibrator. They made a controller for Res.
Yeah.
That if you ever wanted to fuck to the beat of a song, well, you could do it really easily. Easy way to get banned on Twitch. Play with the Res vibrator. John was saying he almost bought that at one point just to say he owned it. Not like he could use it on stream, but that's just really funny that that exists.
It sucks because I actually hear Res is a really good game.
Res is a good game. I mean, you can play without it.
It's by the Twitter effect devs. Or Twitter?
Racist!
Twitch.
My father is sick and can't wake up. It's all because someone rang the bell that I said not to ring and you did it anyway. Oops.
Chat, I'm going fucking insane.
Do you know who did it?
Chat, I meant to say Tetris Effect. Oops. Why did I say Twitter? I said Twitter, then Twitch. I'm like, fuck me.
I did it. Ah. Missed it by swing again. I need more training.
Suave. Suavemente bésame que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez.
Hi Hippo, what's up?
Bésame que
Thanks
quiero
for the
sentir
biddies.
tus
Hope you're
labios
doing well.
besándome otra vez. Bésame, bésame suave, bésame otra vez suave.
The
Que
legendary,
quiero sentir tus
use the
labios
legendary
suave, besándome
sword.
otra vez suave, besa, besa,
That's
suave.
it!
Bésame un poquito
The legendary
suave,
suave.
besa, suave.
It's
Bésame
this
otro
temple's
ratito
secret treasure,
cuando tú me
Smooch.
besas, me
I
siento
need you to do me a
ya
favor.
por eso cuando
Go to
te veo
Long
comienzo
Life
a
Town and get a
pensar
bottle of
que
sweet
esperas.
potato
Yo
wine.
despierto de ese rico sueño que me dan tus besos suavemente, bésame. Que yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez suavemente. Ese coro bésame es la cosa que yo quiero.
Give Julie a wine coupon at the bar. I have to take care of my father. I'm counting on you.
Profundo que me llegue al alma, dame un beso más que en mi boca cabe, dame un beso despacito, dame un beso suave, suavemente, bésame.
Hope all is well though, Hippo.
Sentir tus labios besándome otra
We're gonna go
vez
dig through the trash,
suavemente,
because I gotta be a
esa cosa
scroblin'.
que yo quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez, tus labios tienen suave ese secreto, suave yo beso y beso suave.
Right, so this is the best part of the game.
That
We
is
look through
all.
the trash.
Carry on.
It's empty, never mind! Can't get anything good out of that.
Wah, wah.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, we're gonna go wait somewhere. So, by the way, I have to show this off. It's not the right time, but like 5 a.m. or something in the morning, right here, you could find a panda there, and it blesses you.
Aww.
It's a very obscure thing that is just not recorded anywhere on the internet, but there is an achievement for that I got.
That's cute.
I don't know why that's a thing. Also, that invisible man that attacked me the other day because I saw an invisible man, that also is a big thing. If you just follow him around and he keeps attacking you and then he gives you a ton of money. You
Huh.
just have to know. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Insomnia for Hippo. That's okay, Hippo. We did raisins, so we don't have to do that today, which is great. We are waiting. It's gonna be a thing that pops up here. It's a zombie. Free from raisins for at least 2 years. Forever. Hippo hasn't gifted enough subs for me to ever have to be in debt to him anymore. Never ask me for anything again ever, Hippo. He's like, bullshit, sir.
Free from raisins. Oh,
Yeah, Zombie Mika. She's great. I love her. She's great. She killed me the last time and we lost progress, so I ended the stream. Thank you for coming again. I'm so happy. I practiced making tea since you came last time. I know it's better than last time, but do you want to taste it? Yes, please. You'll taste it for me? Oh, I'm so happy. Give me a second. I'll show you how it's done. I love her movement. It's really well done. But this is gonna hurt me a lot. I don't know. Ah.
Oh. Oh my god!
Yeah, this game don't fuck around. I might have lost my touch, but it should still taste pretty good. How is it? Delicious! Oh, that's good. I think it's almost coming back to me. Thank you very much. Hey, can you listen to me again? Yeah, sure. My hobby is making tea. You guessed? Surely obvious, I guess. I liked a boy a long time ago. He loved tea. He got me into tea, actually. How simple is that? Sorry, I talked too much again. Come back whenever you want. For Mika. It's about time. See you later. Oh yeah, these are very dangerous flowers, by the way, that we're sitting on. I looked that
really?
up. I was like, what kind of flowers are these? I was able to do some research. Yeah, those are really, like, dangerous flowers.
If you touch them?
They're, like, big Japanese flowers, but they're just really known for being dangerous. See if I can find that panda, if he
Are they,
is
like,
there.
spiky or something?
There he is!
Hey!
Yeah, I got to show the panda off on stream. This is, like, an extremely rare event that you just have to know it's there at this exact time. All that for that much health. Not worth it. Not fucking worth it at all for how rare it is.
Oh, but it's a panda. It's cute.
It is adorable, but I have a panda in my life. I got G. Oh, I have to grab something before we do what I was gonna do.
I will say, you know what would be cuter? A red panda. That'd be cuter.
Jake likes red pandas. Jake, tell me a good thing about red pandas. I would get a red panda if they were reasonable to have as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, the sounds of the wooden gong change. Thank you, Smooch. What? Someone gave you a kiss? You're happy? I'm happy. Killed two birds with one stone. Very well. As I promised, I'll give you the love ink.
You did it.
You're one step closer to a good love letter. Don't be proud and live modestly. Ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum. Don't you just love how, like, weird this game is, chat? I don't know if this game is weirder or not, though. Alright, we're gonna speed things up here. Waiting for Long Life Town's train. Come on. One permanent free place. Okay, you can kiss this guy and he's still got the cigarette in his mouth when you kiss him. He tastes like burning. No, thankfully, Lonely has good cooking skills, so she's not like Zombie Mika. I actually get to say her food is delicious. Look at that guy's face is just rotating always. Can't smoke unless you're 18. Comics advance time, but we could just use the emulator cheats.
How old is Smooch, by the way?
Like 12, 15, I don't know.
Okay.
It's Japan.
Fair enough.
You know what? Let's wait here. We'll watch the next movie, and then we'll do the next thing.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, that makes sense. I can get that in my inventory. Proof that I play weird games? Nah. No such thing here. So the grill there is my girlfriend's place. I mean, she's not my girlfriend yet, but she will be, you know. This be the most Japanese feeling Japan game you have played, or is there... Oh, no, I've played absolutely more Japanese games. When you've played as many games as I have, this is very tame.
This is very, like it's more just, like... It's more subdued.
Eccentric?
More centric, subdued, compared to, like... It's clearly Japanese, but it's more subdued.
I used to remember seeing those videos of, like, Japan is so weird. Do you remember those days?
Which one comes
you'd get like it was like a YouTube video of like this is the same video we already have. No. We already saw this one. They gave me a second one of this? Alright. I was thinking of there were some people, they were in like cow bikinis and they were getting like they're in like a barn getting like milked, and it was just on YouTube, and it was like, man, Japan is so weird.
The hell? Okay.
But I'm like, you probably got that from a hentai, so like, I mean, that's on you.
Which one comes to mind? What was that one like? What was that one Japanese arcade game where it's like, it's this guy who's constantly getting into situations where he's like he's an office person, and he's
Incredible Crisis. I love that game.
Incredible Crisis. Yep.
Fuck you. Dude, Incredible Crisis rules.
That had to inspire the, what was it, Say No More? Which is, I think that came out in 2020. That was
I have to do a full stream of Incredible Crisis at some point. It's such a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Good night. Everyone is talking about Smooch. I'm so worried about my son's reputation that I can't sleep. Let's see. Smooch kissed Mr. Cheapot, did he? Oh my god, Lover's Tree, Lover's Tree. My son has successfully kissed her the first time. That means Smooch has kissed 33 times his whole life. He can do better. Keep trying and become a man with a strong heart. The next goal is 3 kisses. Lover's tree, thank you. I see, alright, okay. Good night, Smooch. Really? That's what okay, I have the time wrong on this, but you have to save often in this game, so this is fine. One of those, I think it's a good thing we're saving anyway, because, you know, speed up. So oddly specific what I have to do. Smoochin' on main again. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with smooching. It's all consensual. Okay, you guys want to see some bullshit?
Oh boy.
Hey, she's eating eggplants again. You can just smooch anyone whenever, if you've already smooched them.
It's just like a good smooch. Just a good side, just a good a drive-by smooch. That's what I meant to say.
So I gotta give this to Mr. Suzuki, so we can get that out of our inventory. So let's go do that. Oh my god, it's so weird. Trying to get this working. Hey, chat, how do I, like, open Mr. Suzuki's manhole?
You take your hands and you lift it up. Easy. Man, this kid clearly does not know how to use hands.
Are you aiming for the ultimate title? You fucking bet.
He's fucking, like, he's a kid. That's not lewd.
Can't wait for you to see what it's called. If it's not big dick energy, I mean, like, what's even the point? Does he only open at certain times? I guess so. All right. So, like, yeah, I can't, like, open the manhole. There you go. Okay. I think you just had to be on that side. That's weird. Okay. You want to show me something? I'm close to it then. Okay. Get this out of my inventory. What? That is the love ink! Thank you, Smooch. I see. You solved the noise problem at the temple. Mr. Inoue is spending a relaxed, retired life at the cemetery. A wooden gong. I guess a life like that makes some people happy. Oh well, very well done. Very well done! Smooch, I'm counting on you to get the rest of the letter set. We're howling at what it was called. Ooh. I love how they didn't translate some shit in this game like this. I'm like, I'm sure this is really funny, but I don't know what that says. 1 and 6. Okay, that's good to know, Becky. Thank you. Is that AM or PM? I guess PM? Oh, that's just the end of the day. Oh, okay. Yeah, the man in the sewer is helping us write a good love letter. That's the plot of the game. Have a good day, Smooch. Okay.
p.m. apparently.
Okay. Awesome. Next up. I think we're gonna go... We do the next Zombie Mika thing, chat? Which is just go there at the same time? Or deliver the wine coupon? I'm thinking let's do Zombie Mika. They're both at the same time. They're both at midnight, basically. Big Bear. Micro Gum.
Hub Big Bear. That reminds me of Black Bear Cafe. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, what's Black Bear Cafe? Tell us about it.
I've been to it once, but it's a really, really cool. There's actually one near where I live, but there was also one around down when I went down to Bend with my dad. But it's a really cool restaurant. It's got some nice vibes to it. And some pretty good food.
Okay.
I remember I had a waffle there, and it was really good.
I love checking out restaurants.
Yeah, I remember last time I was there, it was really good. It's been a while though, but I definitely want to go back there at some point.
Remember, chat, Flavortown USA, best website in the world. If you live in America, that is. It's just every state's Guy Fieri restaurants that he's been to. So if you want to see a Guy Fieri recommended place, just look up your state, and then you can look up your cities. And you'll be like, oh my god, there's the thing.
Sorry, Black Bear Diner, that's the name. Black Bear Diner.
So what's it got? What kind of food is it?
It's breakfast. It's mainly breakfast food.
I do love breakfast food.
Lots. So breakfast food served all day. I mean, I got both breakfast, lunch.
Yeah, the best places do breakfast all day. That's, it's legit. Which, if, some people are gonna say, like, oh my god, Denny's is all day. That's not true. Denny's sucks. Even though I've never had it, I'm just,
Oh, fuck, they have cinnamon roll French toast, 3 slices of thick cut cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon.
Holy shit.
Cinnamon.
Oh, god damn it.
Moo juice.
He's got a cookbook coming.
He does! I'm excited. We should get it, Lonely. The cookbook.
For those who don't know what we're talking about,
B. Dylan Hollis.
Dylan Hollis, yeah. He does TikToks where he bakes food from like
the 50s to like the 30s to like 80s, I think is the latest I think he's done.
Yeah, and he's got a cookbook coming out called Baking Yesteryears.
A Jello pudding cake. He'll say stuff like that, or like a chocolate potato cake. We had that one. I really liked it, even if Lonely didn't. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. I thought it worked. There's a Velveeta fudge he did. That one worked. Yeah, no, the mayo cake makes perfect sense, because you think about it and you're like, ew, mayo, but then you're like, wait a minute, mayo is eggs.
Yeah, it has eggs in it.
Eggs and oil, which are 2 things that work for cake, so it's like, no. No, he's right.
At some point, I do want to try the ice cream cake, because that sounds... Or ice cream bread, I should say. The ice cream bread, because that sounds really good.
He's very openly gay. What, he is? I had no idea. What? No, God, come on, guys. You really think he's gay just because... Why do you think he's gay? Come on, you give me one good reason.
Oh, God.
I get told I'm weird for liking BK nugs. What? This is because the BK nugs suck!
Oh, the peppermint patties. Yeah, making actual
Yeah, Lonely made
patties.
peppermint patties. Or, no, that was Almond Joys that he made. The copycat Almond Joys. Yeah, even I like them. I hate coconut.
I haven't had a Burger King in ages.
Wake up! Come on, Zombie Mika. We gotta go make tea. There it is.
He's definitely made some stinkers, like a Jello meatloaf.
Or the Jello SpaghettiOs.
Ooh, no.
Oh, she's still missing her. Welcome.
At least they're consistent.
You came to have my tea the other day. Yes, I did. I thought so. I remember it clearly now. I've become forgetful lately. I wasn't sure of myself. Do you want some tea? Yes, please. 1 second. I found out my mistake, so I started from the scratch. I'm very confident this time. It should be eye-popping good. I don't want it to be eye-popping good with you. Yeah, no, he's absolutely gay. He's very openly gay. I'm very proud of him for being who he is. Hey, it's eye popping.
Wait, Burger King is meh? What do you mean? Have you heard the song Chicken, 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 Chicken? God, that fucking song that they do. You almost died, Jesus Christ! Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, this is why I'm like, Zombie Mika will fucking kill you. Everything in this game tries to kill you. See, I told you. The eyes popped. Mine though. How did you like it? Delicious! Good. I think there's still something missing. It'll be perfect once I find out. I'm almost there. See, I really think... Oops! I almost did it again. I keep telling you about myself. It's my bad habit. I have to fix it. So, can you tell me about yourself now? Sure. I see, so you're trying to win Pipimi. That's wonderful. Try hard while you can. Come to have my tea together. No, I don't think she likes tea.
You know, funnily enough, you know the one thing I remember from Burger King is when like an advertising company pulled a stunt with like Twitch streamers and did like donations, basically advertising Burger King.
Ew.
I still remember that. I remember Ross basically called them out on it.
I won't die. I can't die. Nah, it's impossible. You think the Grim Reaper is gonna kill me? Nah, he's gone at this point.
Mm.
Yeah, apparently if you keep surviving the Grim Reaper's attacks, he's eventually just like, damn bitch, you didn't die, and then he just gives you shit. Just double checking some stuff. Okay, so next up we have to get more tea. I don't know if we could survive it yet, honestly.
You remember Chuck E. Cheese infiltrating random people's streams advertising too? Oh, they did that shit too? Oh,
yes.
That's gross.
My favorite was definitely, though, the time that Germa was tricked into raiding Chuck E. Cheese and then... Or no, Chuck E. Cheese was tricked into raiding Germa and then Germa... The chat was like, hey, click this picture, and then it was just a picture that someone photoshopped of him kissing Chuck E. Cheese, and he just showed it off directly.
That's great. Holy shit.
May try and get me? Get me what? B? How are you doing there, Shadow Zero? I saw you earlier. Yo, Geop! What's up? We're smooching people today. How you doing? Smooches to you.
Smooch.
Hope you're doing well. If you're not following Geop, you definitely should. Geop is real cool. We're playing Chulip. It's a game where you smooch people and spread the love. It's kind of like a puzzle game. It's got a time system. Very strange game, but a very fun game. Hope the stream went well, though. What were you doing today, Geop? Sunshine! Ooh, that's a love or hate game. Are you liking it or are you hating it?
Sunshine's a good...
It's kind of just no in between.
Sunshine's a good game if you don't go for 100%. If you go for 100%, you are going to have a really bad time.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Please fucking use a guide if you're going after the blue coins. Please.
Just like in this game where you need to use a guide.
Yeah, blue coins are a nightmare if you don't use a guide.
I like it though, for what it is.
I think Sunshine. I like Sunshine. Like the movement in that game is fantastic. It's just got some interesting design choices.
Let's go sleep and save first. Here's your smooch, by the way. Yeah, everyone gets a smooch if they raid. I could give a smooch per raider, but I feel like that would just take forever, so we're not gonna do that. You know, people always say the pachinko level's bad. I don't think the pachinko level's bad. You know what I think is really bad in that game is the squids are terrible. The physics on them are just awful. The Chucksters suck. And the Yoshi levels are really awkward because they're not even like real Yoshis. They touch water and they die for some reason.
Yeah, it's really weird, honestly.
Actually, not yet. Okay. Actually, PM.
I still think that Mario Sunshine could definitely be due for a remake. And no, the remaster from 3D All-Stars doesn't count. I think Sunshine would definitely be due for a remake to fix up some of the issues with the game.
For sure, for sure. There's some weird stuff in that game that's just not in any other game, like the melon physics. And normally, you know, I'm all over those melon physics, but not in that game.
Worried about your son's reputation.
Let's see, today's Smooch Kiss. What? No one. My son is a loser.
Sir, might I recommend some melatonin so you can shut the fuck up?
I can tell he's anxious. He's just tapping his foot. Tap, 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 tap.
All the taps. Have you considered going to a doctor? Speaking of which, I have a fucking checkup next week at like 7:40 a.m. So that'll be fun.
Oh, nice. Don't go to the doctor in this game. He'll kill you. He will kill you.
I planned it, like, I think, if I remember correctly, like, it was like last month because they gave me a call being like, hey, you need to schedule an appointment for some shit. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And the earliest I was able to get was next week at like 7:40 a.m. I was like, ugh. But it's been a while and I had to call today to remind me what time the actual appointment was.
Like dizzy from the anxiety. Well, luckily, I don't think you have to do the secret levels. So that's one of those things with that game. Fucking, oh my god, this cop.
What an asshole.
He is a jerk. We wait for midnight. We not get in? We can. Okay, perfect. There's a really funny Easter egg I don't want to show off, but when she's not behind the bar, if you keep going near her safe next to the radio, she will basically just talk forever, and until you learn your lesson. And she just will not shut up to the point the game just goes blah 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 blah, and you just have to keep mashing through the text forever. And then she's like, and one more thing, blah 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 blah, and don't forget. And then it's like, were you listening to that? And then it's like, I think you have to select the right one out of 4 random things or something.
So you can't be mindless about it. You actually have to. Oh my god.
It's like completely random. It's really funny.
I was gonna say, like, you could just speed it up, but if you actually have to like select the right things or else you get penalized, yeah, no.
We have to give her the wine coupon.
Oh my god.
Oh, a wine coupon. What is a kid like you going to do with alcohol? He is a man too. When he's sad and lonely, he can drink. No way! You are the reason why our daughter ran away. I've got something to tell you, honey. If you could only work a little harder, it would help our earnings. Smooching when it's not Valentine's Day? I know, right? Crazy. They take Flood in the area with a bottle. Yeah, I figured as much. Those levels are pretty rude.
Reminds me, I need to check the store to see if there's like still leftover chocolate because they're usually on discount.
When are you going to get real? What you talk about is the good old days. What a loser.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Smelly drunk loser.
Okay, that was a pause.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like they're thinking. First of all, sweet potatoes are not art. You are just selling the stupid sweet potatoes. Such a loser. Shut up. Oh shit!
Oh!
Domestic abuse.
Oh! no! Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, that's a good throw though. That bottle is like still intact. What are you doing? A loser to hurt me. I'm gonna sue you. You loser. Oh my god, the cop can actually do something correct for once. Alert, alert, alert! Assault is a crime! Mr. Goro. 3 crime stamps. Come with me, Mr. Goro. So, in this game, if you do 3 crimes, you get arrested.
Nice generic sound.
I don't care about that loser.
Also, yeah, someone said in chat, how did Alone in the Dark Game Boy go? How'd that go?
It existed.
I'm still surprised that's what they chose for Nintendo Switch Online, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, honestly, it's a really technical, cool game. Okay, so next, we have to grab the wine. Checking what the guide says.
Probably an easy license to get. Maybe. They did get Kurorin on the Switch Online. That's the first North American release, I believe.
There are some extremely good games that are on there. Listen, every single time I'm gonna say this. If you see that the Switch Online adds some really obscure game you've never heard of, give the game a chance. It's usually really good, and now it's in the mainstream. Please. You will not be disappointed. Okay, maybe you will with Alone in the Dark, but, I mean, other games...
I mean, at least with that, if you're having trouble, there's save states, and there's other things you can do with it, at least. So, if it's more accessible and probably easier to play.
Okay, we're gonna get arrested. Dad, I'm gonna get arrested. Okay, that's fine. Just be sure to kiss all the inmates. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna become a smoker today. Oh, that's okay. Dad, I'm gonna become a nudist. Well, that's okay, too. Just as long as you kiss someone.
Such bad parenting, Jesus.
I mean, the parenting in this game is fucking awful. Some of the worst you'll see. Did you remember to kiss the homies goodnight? Don't forget to do that. Psh, bitch, I kiss all my homies. Okay, we have to do Thief Tiptoe the Fourth is next. Double checking some stuff. Okay. Check Thief Tiptoe the Fourth's hole. He's one of those classic Japanese thieves. You'll recognize him immediately. Hey Nicole, what's up?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. Thief Tiptoe the Fourth. Banzai. Saying of the day is, they arrested the bar owner's husband. I have never been arrested before. Where was he taken to? I think Mr. Policeman knows. I wish I could ask him.
Why don't you do that yourself? Just get out your hidey hole and ask him.
He lives underground.
Get out your hidey hole and ask him.
Oh! He's gonna shoot me. He's in active mode.
Uh-oh.
This is a PvP zone. That's how that works. So, should I be concerned if I'm walking anywhere and it says that in the corner of my eyes? That this is a PvP zone?
Oh, now he's sleeping.
I will wait for him to wake up. Wake up, come on! I gotta do dirty crimes. The policeman is where you get your items from if you drop them.
Ah, okay.
What was it I was gonna do? I guess let's just talk to him. Good morning. What do you want? How are you? I felt good when I arrested a guy the other day. I wish I could do it one more time. Bro, he had 3 crime stamps and now he's in the graveyard. The cemetery is at the Worldly Desires Temple. Say hello to his family for me. Okay. We're gonna go buy cigarettes, we're gonna go smoke. Shouldn't be selling these. Selling smokes to a kid? That's fucked up. This will hurt me, as it does in real life. Disclaimer, do not smoke, unless you're really cool. In which case, still don't smoke, because there's nothing cooler than not smoking. Are you smoking? It's a crime for kids to smoke. Checking your criminal record. Boop. Your crime stamp total is now 1. You get 3 crime stamps, you'll be sent to the graveyard. This sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. You'll be sent to the graveyard.
Also, the way that he moves his head. Are you sure he's not a robot?
No, he's meant to be a Japanese mascot, if you've ever seen those Japanese mascots.
Oh, okay.
What time do you open? Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go.
Ah, yes, micro gum.
We gotta buy that.
Gum for ants.
And furries.
And furries. No, that's macro gum. Or
No, it's both.
It's both.
It's definitely both. I want to eat that radish yet. Ooh, and mochi kebabs are real good. We will want the micro gum in a certain spot.
I don't think I've ever had mochi.
Mochi's delicious. The Banuis make it on the moon. That is real.
What was that? Oh.
The Banuis making stuff on the moon?
Yeah, what was that a reference to? God.
It's the folklore.
That's folklore. Okay.
Hey. Hey. I'm here to talk to you. Sent to the graveyard. Dude, we'll just use a Monster Reborn card. Wait, no, it's been banned. We can't do that. No way.
She got out of there fast.
Spoke to Mr. Policeman. My husband sleeps beneath a tombstone. He won't ever come back here. Better off without him. He's kind of an alcoholic. A raging alcoholic.
He kind of hit you with the bottle.
My god, did you see the poster right here? It's covered now, but it's just Julie in her youth. She's got like a real person's body, but the same head. Alright, now... check the thief's hole again. A lot of looking at holes today. Anyone mind if I look through your hole? Wait, what? Thanks for the follow. This is one where you just gotta keep observing because he's plotting a heist. Hey, it's the cooking wine. They arrested the bar owner's husband. I have never been arrested before. Where was he taken to? I think Mr. Policeman knows. I wish I could ask him. And the same thing. So I think now we wait for 8 a.m. It'll probably be faster if we just do this. Let's see. Do 7 a.m. Am I going to bed? I sure am, Dad. Probably shouldn't have eaten that food, but it's whatever. You never know in this game.
It's time for our dad to be disappointed again.
You're not kissing anyone anymore. Dad, you don't need to kiss people to have a good reputation. I can't believe it. Lover's tree, my son posted cringe.
This dad would hate aromantics.
He's gonna lose subscribers. I was just thinking about that. All the aromantic people in the chat in shambles about this game.
God.
Hey, maybe they're European aromantics. They still smooch there, right? Isn't that the big European thing, smooching people? It's a big France thing. Proving once again that France isn't real. Typical. Save often, save early. You can never save enough. We're at a point where we're getting like it's harder to smooch, and that's fine.
It's just like, Dad, look, there's less and less people to smooch. The more I
I've
smooch, the
smooched
less.
pretty much everyone in town, Dad. Except for
like,
that
no.
guy, he doesn't want to smooch me.
It's like, no, you have to smooch more people. You have to do it.
Gotta smooch that goat.
Wait, can you actually smooch a goat in this game?
You might? I just remember that was the thing in Undertale. Could you smooch that goat?
Oh. That's Ghost, not Goat.
Is it?
It's
I don't remember.
Ghost.
It's been a while. I'd still kiss a goat. I'd kiss both.
I would kiss both as well. But yeah, it was Napstabluke that you could smooch. It's like, would you smooch a ghost? No. It wasn't that. It was a goddamn Metaton question. That's what it was.
Yeah, because a Metaton is, you know, the smoochiest person around.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, dirty crimes are being committed.
One day I do actually want to meet a goat. I don't think I've ever pet a goat in my life. At some point I want to do that.
Just waiting for him to commit the crime. There he is.
That would not. Yeah, you can't move, buddy. You're stuck.
Ow. Oh shit. He didn't like that.
Guess we'll probably try again another day.
There we go, got it anyway.
Nice. There you go, Dad. I got a smooch, okay?
I kissed a criminal! My son's turning into a criminal! Lover's tree, lover's tree. I'm so proud of him.
God.
Burp. Can I have all the money you stole? 1,000. What a shitty criminal. Spare key. Okay, perfect. Ooh. Seeing what we gotta do next in the guide. Yeah, he gave up his life of crime, so that means... let's get arrested. Hey, no one's here.
Time to steal shit.
In the safe? Use it. Julie's hairpin. Okay. First things first. We're gonna go be nude.
Oh boy.
But there is something we have to do. They want me to do this? Right there. Okay, we gotta wait for 5 p.m. Yo, Funky, what's up? Jacob, welcome on in as well. Star Wolf for you, good to see you. Anyone else is getting here, welcome. We're smooching. Love pays more than crime, it's true. I don't hear a bell. Game said there was gonna be a bell at 5. I guess we'll do that later. I don't want to use the gum and then throw it away. You want to take a bath? I would love to. Time to go be a nudist. You are naked. It is a crime to walk around naked. Checking your criminal record. Your crime stamp total is now 2. Put some clothes on. You look too skinny. When you get 3 crime stamps, you'll be sent to the graveyard. And remember, Monster Reborn is banned. You can't even use Pot of Greed there. Pot of Greed, what does it do? It prevents this joke from being funny. This is Julie's special hairpin. Why are you carrying it around? I stole it. Monster Reborn is no longer banned? Shit. Why is it unbanned? Stealing is a crime. Checking your criminal record. Stamp.
The hell is Monster Reborn?
If you kill anything, you could resurrect anything from either graveyard. Yeah, bro, you busted.
Why would that be banned?
Because it is very easy to play a card that kills something immediately, like Black Hole, which just kills something, and then you could be like, Monster Reborn. Okay, that's mine now.
Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing. Okay. I was confused for a bit.
Have a nice rest beneath your tombstone. Here's a farewell kiss. The silliest kiss in the game, because I would never kiss a cop.
Yay! You're going into a tombstone! Yeah! You did it!
Going to die! Not even Officer Joy? You mean Officer Jenny? At least I got a kiss. I can't wait to tell Dad. Dad, I broke out of jail today. Did you kiss anyone? Yeah.
That is,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, people thought the same thing. Holy shit.
They crucified him, yeah. This is welcome to the Passion of the Chulip.
That's
Hi, we're inside the controller. This is Chulip. It's a game where you smooch people. It's a very charming game.
It's a fucking DualShock. God damn it.
What is this mysterious puzzle? How are you doing, Deef? Welcome on in. I don't know how we got out of jail, honestly. Gotta love that Flintstones wiggle. Julie. Password is... That work? Could've.
I think it's because you pressed the button, like the first button was wrong. Now you have to redo it.
There we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, she's right. She's right. She's right. Go
right.
Back. Hold on. Go back to the go back to the clue. And we can.
I can't. Hold on. Yeah, you got to do it based on vibration. So whenever if you don't have vibration on like me, you do it whenever the grave vibrates.
Okay.
I totally did not see this part in the guide.
Yeah, I'm actually.
What a convoluted puzzle. Cool puzzle, but
It's
Nice.
I still don't know how we got out. And maybe making it look like he was crucified, not the best decision game, but I mean, you know.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that saw that.
Hey. Dear. I don't care if you are a ghost. Come home. Okay. A ghost! Julie. I mean, this is all our fault to begin with. You. Is it really you? Sorry. It's all my fault. It's okay, it's okay. I don't care if you're lazy, a drunk, a loser, or you have smelly feet. As long as you're with me, I'm happy.
You did it!
Smooch! You're the one who helped my husband. I'm very impressed. This is for you. We kissed a Muppet. When are we kissing Animal from the Muppets? Never. Can't tame that animal, are you kidding me? Perhaps I could trust you with my daughter. And her approval. Yo, it's so hard to get the parents' approval in a relationship. You have our kisses. Peep and me will surely fall for you. Now excuse us. Come to see us anytime.
Bop,
Bottom. Bop,
bop, bop.
boom, boom, boom. Oh, they gave you a ticket to get home. That's nice. I don't need it, but okay.
I think Peepee Me is like the name of the girl, isn't it?
She doesn't have an actual name. There's no actual name, and there's no actual name for the main character either. I went with Smooch because you just kiss everyone, and the girl, someone said she looks like Peepee Me from Pop Team Epic.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, they pull up a picture of Peepee Me, and you're like, yeah, that's her. Motherfucking life ends in... Well, that's Papago, but still. You will be the Papago to her Peepee. That's correct. Okay. Now, the wine. Thank you! And now take it to the cave behind the waterfall. Oh yeah, I got the joke after the stream ended with the monk. His whole thing is that he's one of those grains of rice that people write on. They were like entire like Bible verses. That's very silly. That's why you need, we didn't do it, but you're supposed to buy a magnifying glass and, like, look at his head to read it. Secret behind the waterfall. Let's fucking go. Let's see those pogs in chat. Woo! Alcohol. Smell alcohol.
Okay.
It's charcoal. Living charcoal. I am Mr. Binchotan. I protect the legendary sword. Did you call me? I shall have your legendary sword. Fine. You want the sword? I'll give it to you. After you defeat me. Let's go. My undies! He was strong. This person only communicates in Zelda yells. Got the legendary sword. Now I can save my father. Just a pile of charcoal cinders. You see what to do next. Think we just go back now? He's half naked. I mean, his pants are fine for being sliced. I mean, this is the same team, so that's your answer. No! So close, but we need more power. I guess that's just the thing with these devs. They had a very specific look to go for. Bing bing. My name is Charcoal. You want power? Yes, I do. You want power? Fight me. You win, I'll give you the sword. Do you wish to fight me? Let's do it. What are the rules? Yes, please. When I say ping, first one to attack wins. Can't attack before I say ping. Don't be confused by other words like bing. It's ping. So you need to be careful. Attack with the X button. Once the match starts, the game text will scroll automatically. Don't push the X button to scroll the game text. Understood? I like how they're like, hey. Destroyed. I lost. I'll give you my stamp enchantment. Bing, bing, ping. There are achievements for doing this on the other difficulties that you could do with him, but I'll probably do this off stream. Very smooch guard. Wow. Hi, Sophie. We had the sweet potato wine earlier. Take it. Legendary sword. You could ask to fight again. I believe the time is different between them. One of them, there's like a 10-second delay between saying bing and ping.
Oh, wow.
Is extra rude, because that's, for how much delay you have to wait, it's like, come on! Makes you very impatient. Ah! Is that the second legendary sword? Please swing it with me. Let's help this man that we caused this problem to begin with. They said don't ring this bell and we did it anyway. All this for a smooch.
I just want a smooch, man.
Someone getting love and smooches. Fuck around and find out. That's what we're doing today. Father! Oh, Belle, you are... I'm cursed by the human bells too? No, Belle. It's time to tell you the truth. Belle, you are, Human Bell! 16 years ago. Do you want to hear the story? Yes. When my father was still alive, there was an outbreak of human bells like this. At that time, I used the legendary sword and sealed them in the big bell at the temple. However, one of them escaped the seal. Belle, that's you. You were so sweet that I couldn't seal you. I raised you and hid the secret that you are a human bell. Please forgive me. It's a very Japanese thing there. It's just the exact same, she just has a bell.
Well, there she goes.
How do you even take that in? What am I going to do? Can I still stay at the temple? Yeah. Yes. I don't care if I'm not my father's biological daughter. I have only one father, and he is my father. Thank you, Smooch. Thanks to you, my father as well. In return, I'll give you this. It's your fault, Smooch.
You fixed it, so
Can you believe the girl named Belle was a Belle? Next you're gonna tell me Isabel is a Belle.
babe, I hate
Boo. Boo. Fucking boo.
Father! Okay. Here's what's gonna happen next. Gonna need to go back. Do Zombie Mika next. Can't do it like this. We're gonna go take a nap, and then we're gonna go come back. I think it's going to her makes it so your health goes down to 1. But just to be safe, we are going to go home. We're gonna go take a nap, level up, then come back. Let's speed things up. Zombie Miku? No, Zombie Mika. Mika. It's out of my inventory. Just to speed this whole thing up. I thought about happiness all day today. I used to be happy just by singing. I used to love singing. I'm so tired I don't feel like singing. This game has a lot of eccentric characters, to say the least. I do love that loading screen where other characters will walk on the loading screen. Fucking shoot at me, bitch! Dad's gonna be so happy to find out I was in jail today and caused a horrible curse and beat a guy in a samurai duel.
Oh, you kissed somebody?
Son,
Oh, that's great.
Why are your lips and face just covered in like black suit? Did you kiss charcoal today? Oh, I forgot what time I put it at. Oh, whatever. It's not a big deal. Everyone is talking about Smooch. I'm so worried about my son's reputation that I can't sleep. Let's see, today Smooch kissed Beef Tiptoe the Fourth. He's a criminal policeman. You got arrested, Julie. Charcoal Bell. Did he? Lover's Tree, Lover's Tree. My son is successfully kissed for the first time. That means Smooch has kissed 38 times in his whole life. Fantastic. He shall strengthen his heart. Now his reputation will be better too. Smooch has reached level 9. He's become a risky man. What? Keep trying and become a man with a strong heart. The next goal is 12 kisses.
Hey, babe, you want to feel frisky tonight?
Lover's Tree, thank you. I see. All right, okay. Good night, Smooch.
My son is frisky, yay!
My son is groping people. Maybe you shouldn't do that, son.
No, okay.
He's getting too frisky.
Jesus Christ, Jewker.
Too frisky.
Yeah.
Frisky's a bad word. They shouldn't have used it.
Ugh.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to Zombie Miku. Now I'm saying Zombie Miku because of that. No, it's Zombie Mika. We're gonna go do that thing. Zombie Hatsune Miku. What would Zombie Hatsune Miku look like? She'd probably have a leak on her. I don't know, somewhere on her body there's probably a leak.
So the leak is like a representation for the fact that she's infected?
Sure. Not because of Levon Polka or anything. Hey Dismal. Alright, and now I play the waiting game. Isn't she already a zombie? I guess? I think there are 12 kisses left in the game. If I'm remembering things correctly.
Oh, so you're close.
There's 50
Somewhere.
total.
Okay.
I assume level 10 is the max one. The zombie idol group? No. Tell me about this. Let's speed things up, because we're gonna need it.
Blah, 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 blah. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back in a few minutes.
You're not missing anything.
Noted.
Zombie Miku already exists. Okay. Is it like a real thing? Did they do like the Marvel zombie thing? Marvel Zombies. What a great storyline. They'll never make a movie about that. Superpowered zombies? Nah, I'll never catch on. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Zombieland Saga. Sounds pretty silly. I know there's that. Is that the anime where there's a girl and at the very start of it, she just immediately gets run over by a car? Gets like horribly turned into a zombie. It's not even an isekai. I think she just gets run over. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. It's funny because, you know, she's alive, sort of. Welcome! It's been a while since I had the last customer. I'm... Mika. Yeah, my name's Mika. Nice to meet you. I have to make some tea for you. Sorry, I can't make tea right now. Can you do me a favor? There's a boy who had my tea a long time ago. I can't remember exactly, but I think he was just like you. I want you to bring this to him. Cluster Amaryllis. I think that is the dangerous flower that I was talking about earlier. That's just right there. Fresh mint, wilting flower, a little lavender, and blend that Cluster Amaryllis to make that memorable tea. It's the tea the boy I liked said was delicious. Sorry to ask you all this all of a sudden. You can't find him. That's fine. But don't forget the recipe I just told you. Please. You're going to live sort of... Man, I haven't thought about Dimitri Martin in a long time. It's about time. See you later. Can't wait to kiss the rotting lips of a zombie. And now we wait. Permanent free pass checked. Alright, get on and wait in the train. Leaving for Long Life Town. Yo, is Dimitri Martin still doing like stand-up? It's pretty good. I liked his show he briefly had. It was pretty good.
Alright, back. Anything happen?
Yeah, we got a thing. We got a flower. Now we're gonna go get more flowers.
Hey.
Permanent free pass checked. Leaving for Scarecrow Fields. Lester Mammarillis. I actually saw a tip today from one of the friends I have who is a lewd artist. They retweeted a thing about boobs. If you actually want to draw boobs, even censored booba, you know, just with bra. They say it depending on how you want to draw your booba, it could be good to fill some like water balloons and just get a feel.
It's basically if you want to draw them, if you want the anatomy to be more correct, you got to just think of them as water balloons.
Or you could be the guy from the 40-Year-Old Virgin, where they're like, "What do you think?" It's like, "What do boobs feel like?" They're like, "Oh yeah, they're like bags of sand." It's just really funny that he says that. They're all like, "No, what?" We're gonna search through this garbage. Tie some water balloons to a mop. Wasn't there a whole episode about that with Rocco's Modern Life? It's gonna speed through this. It's empty already. Damn. Okay, well.
You know what I just remembered again? What was coming out this week? PSVR 2. I just remembered again that was coming out for some reason.
That's a thing?
PlayStation VR 2?
Yeah. Why is that a thing?
It's coming out this week. It's more expensive than the actual PS5.
This is why I kind of don't really care about VR. I think I still have the VR kit on my throne, but like, I kind of realized VR was going in a direction that I just didn't really have any interest in.
That's fair. I still have my fucking Oculus Rift S, and that probably still works fine. But I'm telling you, man, it seems like every time I look at what's coming out, it's just like there's too much stuff coming out.
There are. There's always more video games. There's never less.
Octopath Traveler 2 is coming out this week.
Still haven't played the first one. I heard the first one's real good.
I think the first one is good, but it definitely has like I think the biggest issue with that one was the story.
Yeah, I heard it that your enjoyment for that game depends on who you pick. It's like if you pick a bad character to start off, you may not like the game as much.
Well, because from what I hear, like the other characters just don't really interact as much as they probably should.
Yeah, for those who've played it, who do you think is the best character? We're leaving for Long Life Town.
To be honest, the only thing that would get me back into like probably pull my VR headset out again is if I wanted to try VR chat again. But meh.
Animal Crossing VR, they'll never do it. I want to play like VR chat, and then there's some other cool stuff in there. And sure, you can play VR chat without VR, but like what's the point, you know?
Nintendo technically tried VR through the Labo
thing. Did they
thing.
really? Because I was talking about that today with someone. I was like, Nintendo loves making a cool idea and then never doing anything with it.
Yeah, the Labo basically they gave up on essentially.
That must have been a critical failure because like I don't think they ever announced any games for it other than like whatever came with Labo, and I think Smash had a Labo update, and that's about it.
Yeah, it did. Also, fun fact about Labo VR, if you have a Switch OLED, it won't work properly. Because it was configured specifically for the original model. Oops!
Yeah, VR sickness is a very real thing you can get. You gotta be careful with that. Sorry, Monkey Man, I've already kissed you. I'm never giving you money again. Augmented reality, that's another thing they gave up on. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm going to dig a hole too. I'm going to hide. Darn it. Darn it. Yeah. Flour. All right, we got all the things we need for the tea. Cool thing with the park, by the way, sit on this bench at midnight, and a random mysterious man will come by and beat the shit out of you, and you can. It gives you health for some reason.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, it's his massage, and then it's like, oh, okay. I started with Therian just because he can open the lock chest you find, and there was less party juggling because of that. Okay. I think if I was gonna play it, I was gonna play the dancer. You never finish games. You're always putting games down.
That's true, I do that.
Sure, Jen. Okay, we're gonna test a thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think stream will go out, but if it goes out, it goes out.
Oh boy, what's going on with the internet?
No, it's not internet, it's just Storm.
Ah, okay.
Did the demo let you try out everyone? The windows are just shaking aggressively.
Also, I think, if I remember correctly, Octopath Traveler 2, unlike the first game, I believe is going multi-platform pretty much at launch. I think.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the original Octopath Traveler was a Switch exclusive for a long time. Which, to be fair, they still that's still the platform they still push the most because, generally speaking, that's where a lot of the HD 2D stuff has been. But even so.
Righty, let's speed things up.
Speaking of other platforms, who's ready for the next State of Play on Thursday? And the new Pokemon Presents, like next week. Yay, we're tiny.
Again, you just have to know to do this. Alien Dictionary 4. Why would you know to do that? Don't ask me. UVC got 3 announced as main stage game at EVO. Air Guys is not a main stage game, but I'll let it slide because I like Marvel. I mean, Air Guys is the better game. But you don't care too much about it because you didn't say the full name of the game. Air Guys, God Bless the Ring. God bless the ring.
I feel like the best part about that announcement is that, so obviously Max showed up after that was announced. Max was actually streaming his reactions to the announcements, everything else like that. Before the announcement for Marvel 3 popped up, he was like, I'll be right back. Because he was going to be in the thing. So yeah.
My favorite thing though is with MVC getting so much cool modding support. It's really neat to me how that I really hope that Marvel gets the respect it deserves, and also maybe they just consider adding in modding support for the tournament because of the modding scene would be super cool. They'll never do it, but like, yo, that would be based.
And I think I said at the beginning of stream, and I'll say it again. Once they announced that, like, hey, we're gonna have prize pools for every game, I was just like, okay, so Smash is not getting it at all. So.
Waiting for Leo to wake up.
I will ask, for anyone who is interested in EVO, how do you feel about them changing from top 8 to top 6 for the main stage? Apparently last year, the whole segment for Strive went until 4 a.m. So they're probably trying to shorten it just to make sure it doesn't go for as long.
Nice to hear that, Deadhead Punk. How are you doing? Good to see a fellow fan of love. Lavender. Do you want some tea? I do. I know you want some tea. So this, you get one free thing of tea, so you want to use it for this. I've got an idea. Let's blend some herbs you gave me. Fresh mint. I can go for some tea. Wilting flower. Lavender. Cluster Mammarillis. As he is a bath lion head, his body is just constantly hot. Well, would you smooch this lion?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Thanks, Deadhead. I appreciate it. Make yourself at home. By the way, Smooch, you must be a student at the local junior high? That's cool as well. Year of blah 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 blah. I remember my young days. The good old days. What was it like? Everyone loved to go to school back then. Kids nowadays don't want to go to school, right? How are the teachers, Mr. Suzuki and Mr. Yamada? They must be doing well, right? Were you smart? Of course I was smart. I had all A's except for PE, but she was better than me. Girlfriend? Yes. She was smart and pretty. On our graduation day, she got in a car accident. Oh. Sorry. Let's not talk about this. Too sad. Good. Reminds me of my young days. Huh? Feel like someone is watching my happy tea time. Well, maybe not. Ah, it was good. Very good. We streamed this Deadhead last week for Valentine's Day. Now we gotta go back to Mika. No comment from the police officer on breaking out of jail.
Yeah, you think he would just be like, wait a second.
How did you break out of jail?
How'd you do that? Can you teach me?
Actually, before I do what I was gonna do, let's go sell some stuff. I cannot break out of jail. My head is too large. Jail is a fun place. I mean, isn't that what Super Jail was all about? The prison in that show was so happy and fun. Are you trying to tell me that it wasn't fun? That everyone died in that show? Best Valentine's Day game, to be honest. Honestly, yeah. Last couple years, I played one of the Tingle games. We're gonna need the fridge. Let's sell this. Alrighty. Let's go smooch a zombie. Yeah, I haven't watched like Super Jail in forever. Oh. Scarecrow Fields, wrong place. Yo, Atom Bomber, welcome. This is Chulip. Chulip is a game about smooching people. You say the name every time. We're gonna go smooch a zombie! I'd smooch a zombie, as long as they're friendly. They don't want my brains, they get a smooch. God, the Japanese real line is so impressive. That will be $5 or one smooch. Where do you want the smooch? On one of your OCs or you? A Glaceon plush that you have? Sure, you have many ways to do this, Tails. And now to play the waiting game. I like how the clock moves at a reasonable speed when you're watching it like this. I don't know what that is, honestly.
I'm jamming into it. Jamming to it.
Ham-boning!
That just reminds me of that. Ants.
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 Ants. Ants.
Ant-Man.
For the Ant-Man, where they just get the ants off them.
Just, God.
Shake those ants off.
You heard the new one's okay.
I heard it was the worst of the three, but it was still good.
Mm.
Worst is such a bad word to use, honestly, when something is still pretty good, because it's like, everyone takes that so negatively that it's like, oh no, it's, how would you don't want to waste your time with this? And I'm like, doesn't mean it's bad. Here's your eyeball. I can see him smiling and drinking my tea. Thank you.
And now we smooch.
You did a good deed today.
Clap, clap, all the claps.
Probably the best kiss in the game, if you ask me. He's the only one for me, but this is an exception. I have to go now. Goodbye. Let's go search the trash like a scroblin'. Nah, Super Jail was a real show. It was fucking weird. I remember some crazy stuff in that show. Like there's an episode where they find a girl who just ends up at the prison, like a little girl who's got cancer, and they can't read because they're, you know, dirty criminals. So it's like, oh, her name is Sanser. And they just all like start caring for her. But it's super jail, so obviously it goes poorly. Because everything does in super jail. Let's speed things up. Hot sweet potato. Teapot. Teapot. Frog. Big poopy. Hot sweet potato. Big poopy. Hot sweet potato. Frog. No, toss the frog. Hot sweet potato. Throw this away.
No big poopy.
Yeah, I want the money items.
Teapot.
Don't need the frog. Big poopy.
Bye, big poopy.
Yeah, there's a lot of poops in this game. You get huge poopy is also a thing.
Honestly, the fact that that's golden just reminds me of the Korok seeds.
There is actually a real golden poop we're gonna try and get later.
It's empty.
Hi, Bill.
No, he ate the sweet potato.
Did you just eat poop? No. The game doesn't let you eat poop. What is making that sound? Hey! Hurt yourself.
Yoy, yoy, yoy.
Yeah, I don't know
yoy,
what that is
yoy.
about. Alright, we are saving, and we're gonna go to the store. Going to the bathroom to collect poop. No, I'm going to the bathroom to make poop. Get it right. You managed the GameStop and this was an exclusive and it's worth $300. This might be getting a re-release eventually. They've talked about it. Maybe they'll add quality of life to the game, unlike Moon, which did not get quality of life.
Yeah, it really needed it.
Yeah, it fucking did. Because, boy, let me tell you, it's one of those games where I don't mind using the speed up on stream, because, like, holy shit, it is convenient.
I couldn't use speed up because I was playing the Switch version.
That's what I played. I played it off stream, but for a stream, it is just convenient. Hi, Jerkus. Is having Louis Armstrong do the music? It sure sounds like he did. When he's getting another collector's edition. Ooh. I already have a copy, though. I don't need it. We need to buy the computer, so we need to get money. And then we will never need money again. I love Moon, but I cannot, in good faith, stream Moon. Because it is just so much waiting and you have weeks to wait. So it's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? It's Cole understood once I told him and like he got through it. He beat it though, so like props to Cole.
Yeah, we did get through it.
It has its flaws, but I think it could be fixed with just some simple stuff. Like maybe don't make it so you die if you just walk around enough.
Trey, I am going to ban you, I swear to fuck.
Trey, would you like a kiss?
Hi, Trey. The answer is still no.
What shirt is it? Is it like a DILF shirt?
You have to watch fucking last night.
I did, I don't remember.
Fucking. God.
No, a real kiss. This is a game about kissing.
Anyway. Yeah, my conclusion was that Moon obviously has a lot of cool stuff about it. The gameplay's bad.
Yeah, it's very charming, but like, oh my god, going through the experience of Moon is real rough. It's one of the roughest games I think I've had to play. It's one thing to be a game that's rough, it's another thing to be a game that's rough with a entire week cycle to it. Where the only reliable way to make money is gambling, and you have to pray you just get the thing you want.
Yeah, I have no idea how you were able to figure out anything without a guide.
Yeah, no, there's so much of that game that it's just like, the firework thing especially is one of the worst things in that game. Remember the fireworks?
Oh, what was that one? It was,
At, one time of day, randomly... No, it's not randomly. It's one day a week. There is one firework that gets thrown in one spot for, like, 2 seconds.
Right!
And you have to step on this. You have to step on this in that amount of time. And it could be in, like, I think, like, one of 2 places. So you have to make sure to step on that. And then if you don't step on it, you will be in a lot of trouble.
That was so dumb.
The game is fucking stupid for shit like that. And then you have to solve a huge puzzle afterwards.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's really, like, you play it for the novelty of it, but after you play through it, you might never want to play through it again.
Chulip is PS2. Yeah, it helps that Chulip only has a day cycle. So it is much more stream friendly. Don't know which bush it is, but we're gonna try and do a thing. There's a secret. I think it is this one. I'm just gonna quickly save the game. Add balloon, clean the dirty restroom. Nice. There's a powerful toilet. You hear the flusher on that thing? Damn.
Very loud toilet.
At midnight, if we check one of these bushes, a special event happens.
Undertale Zero sounds rough. What?
What?
Sorry, I was just reading somewhere and I was just like, what? Yeah, like, it's like, Moon is definitely one of those, you play it through once, and it's a really cool novelty, but if you play through it again, but like...
Hey, it's a naked guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
You see? See, I hit it in the bathroom? You can't take it.
Oh yeah, also, you can't get the best ending in Moon. You can't get it.
Yep, the best ending is really good in terms of story, but like, can't even get it. It's not in the game.
Yeah, it's bugged. So, bleh.
And a money bag. Out of the bush and into the bathroom.
The best ending was just not included, basically. They forgot to put it in. So even if you do all the requirements for the best ending, you will not get it. So bugged is probably not the right way to say it. The better way to say it is they just forgot to put it in. Whoops!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unimplemented. Was not fixed in the Switch version. I mean, they could have. They could have. Do they fix it later? Nope.
Nope, it's not in the Switch version.
Yeah, the Switch version is it's basically a full... Even some of the translations are wrong, actually. They get some names mixed up.
We're waiting for you. Let's begin our manager for a day tour.
The game is called Moon Remix RPG Adventure.
Really cool game. If it's like $10, definitely recommend it, because it was $10 for me to get it. Hinoko Hinomura, I'm a chief, and I'll be showing you around the factory today. Now let's start the tour.
Can you find the ending online? Yes, you can. It's on YouTube.
Check it out. I mean, if anyone wants to post it in chat, I mean, it's not in the game, so. It is also very tedious to get through everything in that game, so, like, I totally understand.
Mm-hmm. Eight.
Pay attention to this number. I think it's 860 is what it's gonna be. Really? 890. 892. That'll be important.
I'm putting it in chat like right now. Just gonna copy that.
All right, so we need a combination here. Gotta do the funny bone exercise. Good morning, everyone. Manager for a day, Smooch, is visiting us today. Please be nice to him. Well then, let's do our usual morning exercise. Funny bone exercise number 1. Start. We did it. The manager did the funny bone exercise perfectly. The sweet potato is for you. Oh, it's a Sophie. Let's start working. Please feel free to look around, manager. All of them are. Employee number 892. Good morning, manager. I'm Hinoru Hinoyama, operation chief. Could you please do me a favor? Can you deliver this letter to my friend in Scarecrow Field? Thank you very much. Nine promotion depends on ability. There are 10 ranks. No subordinate class, unit chief class, section manager class, project manager class. And the highest is the president. I'm a manager in the lunch order section. 898, I'm a good manager. I pay attention. Our job here is to build a new factory. These are the parts from the section next door. One of these areas has a lazy guard is what we're looking for. Hi, Jiggler, what's up?
Team give to see some Smoochin.
Hey, Slappy, are you ready for smooches? Play number 893, my job is to level the ground. I'm the manager of the leveling work. Okay. Good morning, manager. You can count on me with the security of this factory. I'll investigate anything suspicious. Please exit the factory when your shift ends. Yes, sir, no exception. Thank you there, Jiggler. I appreciate it. Haven't found the person I'm looking for yet. Employee number 894. You're just a manager for a day, so you can't be promoted. But I, on the other hand, will. I will be president someday.
Good for you, bud.
893. When you get promoted, you'll go to the different department. Keep getting promoted, you can be the president class. Let's see, they say a lot of the same stuff. We're looking for the one that says certain thing. It's random. 897, my job is to mix the concrete right. I manage the section. 900, I manage this concrete bag section. Good day, sir. By the way, manager, yes, we got it. Today's security guard is lazy. Please tell him to work harder. It's good luck. How many people have you kissed? Quite a few. Double checking the guide. Oh, I don't think I can do this yet. I think we have to go back to Scarecrow Fields, so... I might have made a mistake. Maybe I can get some kisses while we're here, though. An operating facility. You have to basically sneak in at night.
Gotcha.
Box guy.
Lots of boxes.
Hey then, let's talk about the wonders of the universe. Our existence itself is marvelous.
Okay. Sure.
Could be Snake. You don't know. Let's see who this is. Thing of the day is, what a fine night. Beautiful stars and a nice breeze. The best time to take a walk. Okay. Wait, it's not here yet? I'll call you when it's here. Okay, I guess we're waiting. See if there's anything in here we could do. 9976. Oh, the manager of the day is Smooch. You are good. I'm still a subordinate. Huh? Be honest, I don't like this work environment. You can tell he's just fucking depressed. Poor guy. So I don't think I could get any of the kisses here at the moment. About time. Factory under demolition, man. Gotta love some Demolition Man. Yeah, the Hino Hino Moheji faces. One of the guys' name is basically that, if you noticed. Which is a joke that isn't really funny if you're English. Or any other language besides Japanese. Oh shit, it's Mecha Godzilla. Ice skating. The saying of the day is, you have a problem with my artificial body? No. I don't. Safe is at section 564. Good to know. The vault manager runs the subway. No one gets close to the safe. Game is rife with Japanese jokes. It sure is! The good thing is once you find the guy who's like, this guy is lazy, you can kind of just deal with it since. Poopy. I think this is where the gold poop is. I know there is a gold poop somewhere. I forget where it is. Yeah, where do you, it's in that toilet? Do you just get there at a certain time? Jigsaw.
Jigsaw's the worst.
It is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Thing of the day is, lost my peace. I'm searching for myself. That's a mood. I can't find the most important piece, me. That one is too big, that one is too small. I'm looking for myself. Alright. So he walks around and somewhere in this area you can find his pieces. Let's go back to Funny Bone City. So yeah, I don't think this time we could stay. I think we have to go to Scarecrow Fields first. Ow.
Aw. Trip.
I got a job and a promotion. I didn't get a job and or promotion. It was just for a day. Get on and wait in the train. So now we have to go to Scarecrow Fields. We can't do the alien thing yet because we don't know Aglamau. I can't sing. Surely I do have money now. But I feel so empty. Poor guy. I still don't know what's doing the yo 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 yo.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Is the same crow
Fuck
as
you.
Tomodachi?
God damn it.
No?
I was beatboxing, you messed it up.
Curious.
It's just like or something. Yeah, you walk against that rail.
Real safe.
So safe.
Thought about happiness today. I used to be happy just by singing. I used to love singing. I'm so tired and I don't feel like singing. I only feel happy when I'm sleeping. Oof. Replace singing with whatever you hold dearest. Go to Scarecrow Fields as soon as he wakes up. AK1, what's up? If I have perfect RNG, we can get all the kisses in one go. Luckily, there's not too many kisses in there, but yeah. Wake up! Why'd you leave your keys up on the table? There we go. Got the train and wait. We're gonna get a kiss. They're not out yet. They should be out soon. Cole, do you know who we're gonna kiss? Oh, there they are. The Scarecrow.
Oh.
Because of course it is. Toss this poopy at him. Funny letter.
Oh.
You're Mr. Hinosuke Hinota. How have you been? You're the same as usual. We were a little bit bored, but there is no hardship here. Every day is like another, but I guess it's alright. So we go to work every day. By the way, the boy who delivered this was factory manager for a day. His name is Smooch. We don't know a lot about him, but he might be helpful. Send us a letter. Let us know how you are doing. Take care. Sincerely, Hinoru Hinoyama.
And then just turns around and says, Smooch!
I believe we check his diary.
How many smooches are left now?
10 left? Yeah, there's like 4 in the factory. Then a bunch of factory worker stuff. We have to do those. What else am I forgetting? Nice day to work in the field. Yo, Cassie, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh no, it's an ooh Cassie raid. That's all good. Hey, how you doing? Welcome on in. We are doing Chulip today. It's a game about smooching people. National Lampoon, good to see you. Wolfman. What were you streaming today? Lexi, Knocker, good to see you all. If you're not familiar with Chulip, yeah, it's basically just a game about love and smooching. You just smooch everyone. Hey, totally, welcome on in. Working every day, at least I don't have time to relax. Time doesn't wait for me. Really, thanks for the follow. Quiet around here, I don't hear any noises anymore. Forget what I have to do. Sonic 1 and Zelda 1 in the same day. Damn, look at you. Yeah, go check out Cassie. She sounds pretty cool. I'll have to do it myself. Thank you, though. I appreciate the support. I'm doing this one on RA as well. It's a game I like, but it's a rough game. It's not for everyone. Hard to recommend this one. Totally, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We do a lot of retro variety around here. Foxy Man, welcome in. It's a lot of chill stuff. I think I'm just trying to double check this guide while we're waiting. But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff we do around here. We have fun. Let's see. What does the guide say? Oh, I have to go home and then read the diary again. That's...
Wait, really? Why?
That is unnecessary. The joke is that we always cheat. Hey, it's not cheating unless, I mean, anyone cares. Nothing wrong with cheating. Game Genie or not, don't matter. I feel like a lot of developers kind of put in cheats in their games. And then even then, like, we're at that point in games where I kind of feel like if you want to cheat, it's accessibility, you know? Just play the game the way you want to play it. I don't want to gatekeep anyone. That feels wrong. Using your resources, that's correct. I'm glad to hear you had fun, though. I've, for instance, Cassie, never beaten Sonic 2 without using save states, because the final boss is really bad, because there's no rings. Cole, have you beaten Sonic 2 without it?
Yes. I have. But also, it's dumb, so...
It is really badly designed. I don't think the fight is bad if you had rings. I think that the fight is so bad because it's like, well, you have to do one boss, which is pretty easy, and then you have to do another boss. Have fun. I could play the entire game up to that point without save states.
Hope you can get in there without. Hope you can get in there with more than one life.
Basically. Tried to do Sonic 2 Deathless today also, but a Metropolis star bonked us. I would hate making it all the way to Sonic 2.
Fucking Metropolis,
the final boss,
man.
And then just dying.
Fucking Metropolis, man. The enemy placement that level.
He was hydrating through the whole stream. Good. You gotta hydrate or dihydrate. When it comes to water, let me tell you, I'm a slut for water. I am a H2-ho. Always be drinking that water. Because it's smart water. Water is not smart. Water is water. And water. And water, water. Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water. Water and water and water, water, water. H2-ho gang. Hell yeah. Listen. A lot of you spend a lot of time on the internet being horny. A lot of you could be spending that time, like, drinking water instead. I'm just saying. Pretty easy to do. Which one's more important?
What if you're drinking water while you're being horny?
Incorrect. Do one or the other. We have water and water and water as our hydrate redeem. Good. You know what? Just for you. Hey, you want to hear some water and water and water, water? Here, hold on.
I won't be able to hear it, but you guys will.
Not like we need the game audio right now, anyway.
Will I hear it? No.
I don't think you will.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
You know I'm horny, don't even at me. That's true. Slappy is the exception that proves the rule. Smooch has kissed 40 times! No way. Okay. His goal is 10 kisses. I'm trying to think, what are the last 10 kisses we need? It's the underground residence there. We need Dr. Phil. Not to be confused with Dr. Phil. That's a completely different doctor. We have Batanyan. We have to fire a worker. Ask me about a streamer that I can recommend. Well, there's this really cool guy that I know. His name is called Hypercole. He's right here, so I have to promote him. And I know he's just like, hey, you can't do this. Yes, I can. Oh, what do you do?
Your mom, no.
No, you got it. You're put on the spot.
God damn it. I do stuff on Twitch. I do variety games. I play a lot of Nintendo and indie stuff and all that such. I'm gonna be playing Metroid Prime and Kirby this week.
Ooh.
And then I also edit. I do the edits and such, and I draw sometimes. That's it. You don't need to watch me if you don't want to. You don't have to. You don't have to watch me.
I always tell people, some people, every once in a while, I'll see someone on Twitch who's like a weirdo and is like, I'll follow or subscribe if you do this thing. And I'm always like, nah, do it because you want to do it. That means more. Okay, let's speed things up. There we go. Wrong place. Saucon D's nuts, and I'll subscribe.
Oh my god!
You said water? I have to follow you now. Thank you. I mean, as long as you're drinking water, that's okay. What do you... Alright, now we're gonna check the Scarecrow's diary again. Honestly, I don't know why you have to go to bed to have the diary update. A little excessive, but this part of the game is kind of rough.
Nah.
You guys should also stretch every once in a while. Stretching is good. The Liquidator, a living water dog. Do you mean the one from Darkwing Duck?
Oh my god!
Isham Lamboon, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Let's read your diary. Wonder how the factory workers are doing today. Are they working every day? At least I don't have time to relax. Time doesn't wait for me. Who is Smooch? Smooch is the main character. We got to name them whatever, so I was like, we're smooching everyone. It's quiet around here. I don't hear the noises anymore. Something good happened. The boy brought a letter. It was a letter from Mr. Henoyama at the factory. I couldn't help kissing. Surprised myself. They let you name the main character and girl, whatever. Well, Smooch, I know you are reading my diary. That's not creepy. To thank you, I will give you the train safe combination. The number of the safe is 1233214444564. I'm just gonna take my phone, use the power of technology to take a picture. Not cheating, it's just writing it down. Or chat can also do that.
Yeah, I was just like I'm right here. I can literally just type it in chat.
Don't be sure to use a fake dial. The safe manager guards the real one. Go for it when he's not around. You'll be promoted if you can access the safe. Good luck. Okay. I'm checking the guide. Now we have to hide. This is where we have to talk to everyone and then be like, where do we go? Can you stay forever if you're the boss, chat? Do you know? It still kicks you if you're the boss? What a shitty job. If you guys like jank, we got some spicy jank we're gonna play tomorrow. We're gonna play a classic. Last Alert on the TurboGrafx. If you're not familiar with it, you owe it to yourself to try it out at some point. Why would we be here if you didn't like jank? No reason.
Fork, fork.
Fork, 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 fork.
Fork, fork.
Ooh, fork. How are things going? We're smooching. I think they open the factory at 8 a.m. Sucks that we found the lazy guy immediately and the game was like, oh, nope, can't do that today. Now we wait. No, this is the nobody can hire my feelings game. Classic quote from the hit game, Last Alert. This is Funny One Factory, morning radio. Be friendly, be healthy, and be flexible. Yeah, they let you do the manager for a day tour infinitely, which is good. Let me in, let me in. Eight, 2, 7. I don't think you have to do the routine every time. I mean, it's a very simple rhythm, though.
Oh, so you're actually controlling this.
You just press a button when they tell you to.
Okay.
I think he just gives you a sweet potato every time.
The sweet potato is for you.
This is for you.
This is for you.
It looks like Animal Crossing stretches a little bit, yeah. Oh, it's a cold sweet potato. It's not even a good one! Oh, hold on. Whoop. Like I said, I gotta be fast, so... Leveling work guy, okay. By using the parts from the section next door, okay. 834, promotion depends on ability. There are 10 right. Yeah. I hate that you can't skip through all this dialogue. Just a manager for a day? Let's see. It's random every time you do this, so... Maybe we get good luck, maybe we get bad luck. Building a new factory. Okay. Because a lot of what they tell you honestly doesn't matter. Mixing the concrete. I manage the section. Okay. What about you? The same one as last time. And if you're not in a lazy place, the guard will find you and be like, "Hey, get out."
Ah, okay.
No, I've only ever played Last Alert on the TurboGrafx stream. I said I'd never played the TurboGrafx before. See how he's searching? He's like, this is kind of sus. Okay. Okay, let's see. We want to go to... I think this is where we put in the numbers. This code is 1, 2, 3. This is the first part. There's like a bajillion different factory areas.
Apparently.
3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it only goes up. Oh my god, what a bad thing. Why would you do this? This is so slow. Almost every second here counts.
You looking for something?
No. Well, yes, but no. Which guy was this? I just gotta see.
It's the mech.
Let me see what I have to do for Mecha Yodzilla and what time he's awake. Okay, we gotta wait at 4 a.m. We'll get a chance. May as well try. I think the factory opens at 8, so... Basically, I'm gonna try this kiss, go, and then leave. Hi, Mecha Yadzilla. You ready for a smooch? Ow. Got it.
Yay.
Woo! We kissed a robot today.
We did it.
Thanks, Mecha Yadzilla. If you don't know Japanese, apparently that's 4, Mecha 4zilla. Because, Yadzilla is earlier in the game, and he only appears at 4, and Mecha Yadzilla is the same.
Roger.
Gotta hurry. Glad I was able to sneak that in, though.
Alright, one more after this.
Luckily, pausing is a thing you could do. 564. That should be it. There it is.
Hey.
Can I pull off the heist in time, though? We did a lot of crime today. Dad would be so proud. Receive boss card. Smooch has become the president! Why is that even in a safe?
Yummy.
This is great, because now we can do some stuff. Hey, check what I won. I guess you just talk. What? You're president of the Funny Bone Factory? Wow, I'm surprised. I didn't think you would get a promotion. Hey, as I promised, let's celebrate. I'll give you the love paper to congratulate you. Congrats! Smooch or chips enough? Chips enough. Easily. This is reminding me, Nicole, I grew up with these books that I read in elementary school. They were not good. Called, The Boy Who Would Be President. I think it was like 1 or 2 books. He finds like a loophole and becomes president, and one, nobody would vote for a kid. Let's be real. They're immediately a fake story. It's just funny to me, the concept of like, no. Great. So now, get the boss card. You can get 2 kisses.
How many kisses are there total in the game?
50. Let's work hard while keeping rules in mind. Mr. President, good morning, sir. Let's see my company. I, Chief Hinamura, will be with you today. What a soulless place if you just go on a conveyor belt and everyone's the same. And, you know, all this stuff. Manager is not correct. I see they didn't make a new thing. All right. I'm just gonna speed through this. That's okay. I like how the game is like, what? You can't do it? You're the president? What the fuck? Five.
I think I'd just be like, you're fired.
Yeah, you can fire people. Guess we're just waiting. Factory. There's 2 here. 836. No, I'm not trying to talk to you. The 1, 2, 3 stretch. I'm familiar with it. 843. Alright, let's fire him. You're fired. What? I'm fired? He's never been so happy in his life.
Like, get the fuck out of here. That will lead to a kiss. Look up.
Japanese stretch inflation for more stretches. I believe you.
Sophie, no. Why have you done this?
Classic Sophie.
That guy is walking in place. Okay.
He sure is. Hey, talk to your boss. And then we're telling me about the stuff I need to. $828. Remember this number. That's what area this is.
Okay.
We're gonna need that one, and we're gonna need the next one. Actually, we're gonna need 3 numbers, so. Okay, you just fire all the employees. I'm employee number 852. Ha, Mr. President. Hello, sir. Good work. Thank you, Mr. President. We're gonna fire this guy, and we're gonna fire the guy in the bulldozer. What? I'm fired? Fired up is gonna be what you are. Imagine your boss just comes by and just says you're fired. 851. By the way, Mr. President, we've got a problem. I can't work because you fired my partner all of a sudden. You're fired.
Oh, you can't work? All right, you're fired. Goodbye.
That was supposed to be a kiss? Let me double check. He was supposed to kiss me.
Was he supposed to kiss you?
Apparently.
Uh-oh.
I might not have needed to fire him. I might have done that in the wrong order.
Oh boy.
It's fine. You don't have to find the right one at night for that, so... Least of my problems. This is 829. We don't need that. Okay. 830. Okay. Eight 5-7, Mr. President. Nobody's telling me about this lazy guard. That's a problem. This guy I'm supposed to fire? I think maybe this is the right guy you have to fire? Or are you, sir? I guess that person got fired? Good work. I think this is the right one? Hi, Esko, what's up? Really? Thank you so much! Oh, okay, this is the right one. Honestly, I've been thinking about quitting for some time. I'm glad that I can return to my hometown. New PC is together? Nice! What's the first thing you're gonna do on it? This? Oh, nice. Well, thank you. Goodbye, sir. Mr. President, thank you for everything. Damn it! Alright, well, whatever, that's fine. We're gonna speed things up. Alright, so 828 and 830 are the places we need to go. Yes, please get the OBS settings right. Come on. There we go. Speed this up. It's gonna be helpful. We're gonna go home, we're gonna take a nap. Congrats on the new PC build, though. What parts are in it? I know you said earlier, but for anyone who doesn't know. What a mood. Dude, it's such a mood. PC part picker, look at you. What a champ. It's already got the stuff ready.
What do we got here? Ooh, a 5800X. Very nice.
Very.
Let's see. Be Quiet Cooler. Good choice. You got an Asus B55 motherboard. 32 gigs of RAM. 2 Samsung 970 EVO Pluses. Good choices. And
Very
then
good choices.
a Radeon RX 6550 XT. 16 gig card. Very nice. Ooh, a fractal design case. Very nice. I also have a fractal.
We're gonna go to 1 p.m. Actually, yeah, we'll do 1 p.m.
G-Vol, it's kind of back and forth, honestly. I think at this point, it's probably starting to go back and forth, honestly, a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is good, by the way. Which is good. I just want to be clear. It's good that it's going back and forth.
Competition is always good.
Yeah, it shows that they're both taking this shit seriously.
Which is bad when you get monopolies, because they can do anything. I mean, like, look at Netflix. Or HBO.
That's why Intel was doing so much shit for a long time, because they were on top for so long. So you're able to get away with so much dumb shit.
Yeah, I found I didn't personally like AMD using it for a bit, because something about... It just wasn't as good at the time, but... Or, like, stuff wasn't compatible. I forget exactly.
I feel like at this point, it's kind of become a back and forth with Intel or AMD at this point. So.
Yeah, PCs are expensive. If you seriously want a good PC, invest in one that is going to be expensive because it'll last for a long time.
Or if you really, if you need to save some money, look at the secondhand market. I'd say definitely look into that a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's also worth mentioning that remember the 3 areas in the triangle. If you want it good and cheap, it's not going to be fast. If you want it good and fast, it's not going to be cheap. If you want it cheap and fast, it's not going to be good. You can only get 2. We're almost done with the game. We got to get the rest of the kisses at the factory.
Okay. Oh, the rest of the kisses are just at the factory?
No. There's a couple more. So we got to get Dr. Phil.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to math this in my head. 1, 2, 3. Gotta kiss Bot and Yan. You can go do that immediately. We can do Dr. Phil, that's 5. I think your girlfriend counts as the final kiss. I don't actually know.
You got your GPU with a $300 discount. Nice.
Damn, look at you.
Holy shit. Very nice. Also, hello, Jacob.
Kind of based. Yo, Jacob, what's up? For Smoochin.
I'm at least glad that GPU prices have normalized a little bit. Well, okay. To be fair, I'm doing all right. Okay, quote unquote. You got Nvidia doing a bunch of bullshit, but you know.
Oh yeah.
As much as it had problems, I do hope Intel Arc does have a future. Because it'd be great to have more competition and thus not have people like Nvidia get away with their price gouging.
Dr. Phil makes me go, whoa, Bobby.
Do you remember last year when they released like 2 different versions of the
That's
RTX
another person.
480?
I gotta get the grandma up there, but we can't do that yet because it's not been in the newspaper because they keep giving us the alien story.
Okay. Do you remember last year whenever they released like 2 RTX 4080s and it turns out one of them was just so different it might as well not be a 4080?
No,
They tried to pull
this.
They tried to pull this. So there were 2 variations. I think it was like an 8 gig version and then like a 12 gig version. If I got the numbers wrong, I apologize. But basically, because of the way that the lower SKU was designed, it might as well just be a different card. Like it didn't run as good. It didn't run as good. Like the 4080s, like the only difference should be just like the RAM that they have should not change the clock speed, just to be clear. So the clock speeds are like, I think, different on both of them. The architecture is a little bit like different, if I remember correctly. If I'm getting this wrong, I apologize. Main point,
He's still
because of that, a lot of people got pissed at it, and because of that, NVIDIA unlaunched the lower skewed 4080. And I believe have re-released it as the 4070 Ti when they got called out on it. This is why we need more competition.
Waiting for him to show up at his house.
Okay, Brawler, at least I got some details right. But yeah, main point, it's bullshit. It's honestly bullshit.
It is pretty dumb. Here he is. Mr. President. Oops, excuse me, I'm not employed. I must thank you. I'm happy now because of you. Yes, at the end of the day, music is my life. I am happy to be poor. I don't need anyone's approval. I'll live my life with music. Haha.
And there's the kiss. So is that the 44 kisses now?
I can check which ones are left. There's an easy way to do that because they're all achievements. Let's find out which ones are left. Dr. Phil, Mrs. Plum, Alien, that's the one I was forgetting. Robot King, Jigsaw, Swimmer Daniel, I did not see him. Damn, Daniel. Hissbox Man, that's another one.
I mean, Bad Road, it's really easy for a company to be able to pull a bunch of bullshit whenever they have such a massive market share.
Absolutely. Or, you know, some people, like, steal cards and become the president.
Okay, yeah, 43, still 7 left.
You feel everything moving faster. That's good.
That's really good. That's very nice. Probably by next... Either... but my PC will probably run good for probably 1 more year, and then I'll probably finally have to upgrade.
Oh my god, there was a guy in the safe area if I got there faster.
We had to steal... Smooch had to steal a card in the factory, and now he's president of that factory.
Yeah. I wait here for the next train.
We're currently at 43. We're currently at 43, Pope. No problem, Cesar. Thumbs up emoji.
No, there's 50. It goes up to 50.
Yeah, it's 50.
Can't give up this close. Stream can't stop until we get all the kisses. I guess there's 51 technically.
I haven't seen the full details on that, Chowder. Yeah, and there wasn't any mention, like, the contract's just been signed to bring more systems to, like, other consoles. I don't think that has anything to do with that in particular.
Good thing I can mash through it and it still works.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll say this, despite the fact that, like, obviously you get the most powerful PC in the world, and it's just like, oh my god, I can play games at, like, such higher levels. I think I've just proven to myself I don't like playing games at my desk.
Understandable.
I don't. I really don't. I'd rather have I'd rather have a comfortable chair or a bed, just sit down and just play games that way, and I play games for hours.
We're gonna have to do this a few times where we just talk to everyone just to see where the guard is.
The contract is there to prove that whether fair trade committee each country they're appealing to their merger.
Yeah, I'm worried about that, because, like, monopolies are not good. It's also over, like, Call of Duty. Like, I don't feel like Nintendo and Call of Duty really mix well.
But the one tweet talking about that says it's like they bring more Xbox games to Nintendo as well. So it's like, it's weird. It's a very weird mix.
I mean, I'd be down with
Everything else
Halo.
like
Or Banjo.
Nintendo really has no reason to sign the contract. They gain so little. Yeah, honestly, Nintendo, in my eyes, Nintendo doesn't need to sign that contract based off the fact that their system, no matter how many times people will say, like, it's underpowered, they need another SKU, it is still selling like hotcakes. Even if it's not selling as well, it's selling better than any console on the market right now. It's one of those things where it's like, we can all say the Switch is underpowered, but as long as it's selling well, they don't have an incentive to make another one.
For sure.
Cold hard. It's like, that's honestly the cold hard truth. If something keeps selling, why should they make another one? So. That's the GTA 5 issue. Kind of. I guess kind of, yeah.
Dude, GTA on Nintendo.
There's no GTA, well, there's no GTA 5 on Nintendo Switch, so.
I mean, there are some GTAs that are,
Yeah, and they're the bad versions of those games.
No, Liberty City Stories is pretty neat.
Well, okay, I should say, like,